Who has that hour 30 minutes to like? What are you doing in that hour and 30 minutes that you're making lasagna? Because that's your main course. Salad, you throw that shit during the performance, like the guitarist threw his guitar, which had like a really like crazy sharp headstock, into the crowd and like really gashed into some dude's head, like really bad. And I don't think it was the entire band, but basically the guitarist and pretty much a lot of the fans too were like, "Oh, dude, like get the fuck over it. Like it happens. Like fucking, gets wild, man. Like just a casualty, like of what happens."
Myself.
Oh yeah. So like I'm not gonna drop any names because that's not my thing. But like they got like shunned out, kind of like from their like little area. So I don't know what
the band.
Yeah, the band. Oh. Which kind of sucks because the other guys are probably just solid dudes just trying to have fun, make music, and then their one guitarist just spears some fan in the crowd.
Damn, bro.
Like on purpose?
I don't think it was on purpose. Like it was just like heat of the moment.
Did he like break his guitar first and then throw the?
No, I think he just like speared it, like threw it just to be wild.
Fucking the guys from Underworld, fucking band did that.
Oh yeah, it was Spencer's other band, something with Sleepwave or something like that. He like broke the shit out of his guitar and then threw it, but I was like standing. And I like followed the neck because I was like, oh, then here comes the neck. And I just like followed it. And this girl was just texting and just goes, bam. Just
that shit was crazy, bro. Yeah. You literally hear, over the music, bro.
That's what you get for
I was
texting
standing
at
all
a show.
the way in the back, dude.
But later on, like, I don't know if she found them or they found her, but I saw in the hallway the whole band was like apologizing to her. Like, we're so fucking sorry. Like,
no, absolutely.
Yeah, like, so they were really cool about it. But
dude,
it was funny.
I mean, but
it was also just the neck.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the whole body of the guitar.
Like, there was pictures.
She was fine.
There was pictures of what happened to this dude's head. And, like, it literally, like, it almost looked like somebody scooped out a part of his forehead with a spoon. Like, that's how clean and gnarly the gash was. I mean, and
guitars are pretty heavy, bro. Like.
Oh, yeah, and especially when they're playing, like, those super thick, like, LTDs and shit. Like, that's just fat hunks of wood for that.
And at a hardcore show, he probably was not paying attention.
Dude, but, like,
I've gotten spin kicked in the face at a hardcore show before. I try to do that in regular situations. I'm probably not going to get spin kicked.
Every show I go to, I end up with like something bloody, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach has bad luck.
I must be the more tame audience member then, because I'm just chilling in the back.
Dude, I literally end up with a bloody nose almost every fucking time,
I'm in the back
dude.
just chilling, dude.
Yeah, I'm in the shit. I usually get someone's head to my head at some point.
The last couple years, I've been pretty over it, so I just sit in the back.
No, ever since my job got broken, I'm super careful. I'm like afraid to like break my mouth, so like I don't even play around.
Wait, you got your jaw broken?
Not at a show.
Oh, just in general.
Unrelated incident, but still, ever since.
Yeah, it sucks.
Super careful.
Do you want to explain it?
Oh my god. Okay, so I got drunk one night. Newsflash. I got drunk and I was seeing this girl at the time, and she was really weird and like just one of those people who like to throw fits when they're upset, and but an insane childish fit. So she took off drunk into this neighborhood of apartments that she's never been to. It was the first time she'd ever been to my house. Takes off like drunk, crying. Like I was probably being an asshole too. I won't lie. But however, I go out there.
He admitted it, guys. All right.
And I was out there looking for her for probably a good 10 minutes. And I'm just like pissed off, and I'm like drunk. I was drinking gin, and it's not good for me. As I was walking back through the parking lot, this guy was backing out his car out of his parking space, and I was walking like kind of near it, but not near enough to where he should have hit me. He didn't hit me like full speed, but he backed his car out and like it like tapped me and like made me like kind of like scooch over onto like the back of his car. So like I slapped the fuck out of his hood. I was like, "Watch where the fuck you're going!" Like I was drunk, obviously, and he got out. He's like, "What'd you say?" And I yelled at him again. I said, "Watch where the fuck you're going!" And he walked up to me and he asked me again. And before I could even open my mouth, he hit me with something, and I'm not sure. Damn. I'm pretty sure it was brass knuckles because I didn't see anything in his hand. But for my jaw to be broken the way it was, I had to have been hit with something.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was drunk too, so he hit me, and I knew like I wasn't in any shape to fight, so I didn't try to like defend myself or anything. I just like walked away, and I was like kept going where I was going. When I got into my apartment is when I started spitting blood out, and I was like moving my tongue around, like my teeth, and they all felt like just loose. Like
Holy
it was like
shit.
Yeah, and it ended up happening was like just a straight fracture down right here. There's
That's
X-rays.
nuts. He's basically pointing to the middle of his jaw.
Just straight split down. Yeah, that was fun. So ever since that happened, I've been very careful of all this and going to shows and having people like throwing arms and thrashing around. I don't know. If I sound like a pussy, I guess it's just for my own safety.
No, man, that's perfectly normal for human.
No, that's normal. It's totally normal.
It sucks though, 'cause like it didn't change anything for me drastically. It's just I know like how fragile my jaw is, and that I just have one tooth hanging on by basically just gum and like cartilage and shit. So I gotta be careful about that. So brush your teeth.
Ooh.
Moral of the story.
And now a word from our sponsor, Quip Teeth, Quip toothbrushes. You should get one. All right, back to the show.
Yo, those toothbrushes suck, bro. Honestly, we should never took that sponsor. I told you. I used it for a week. Already got cavities.
Sergio burning bridges before we even
Dude,
get
fuck
there.
Quip, bro.
I unsubscribed as soon as I heard it.
Dude, hell yeah, dude. Shills. We're a bunch of fucking shills.
He goes home, unsubscribes. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
This guy brought. What would you say? Deschutes?
Oh yeah. So what
Deschutes
are we
Black
drinking?
Butt
Yeah,
Porter.
we're drinking Deschutes Black.
What'd you
It's
bring?
It's easily my favorite porter.
porter.
Wait, so whose is this one then?
That's Zach's.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah, he just hasn't finished
Okay.
it. Zach's doesn't finish beers.
'Cause I was like, I finished mine.
Don't drink a lot of beers, dude.
Yeah. Why don't you talk to the mic, dude, so somebody knows you're here?
Are you afraid of the microphone?
Dude, I'm listening. I was listening to your story. Now I'm just. Last time I talked a lot, bro. Now I just, I'm a listener this time.
I've never been invited to any of their D&D sessions, just for the record.
Dude, we invited.
Table's full,
dude,
man. I try to invite people all the time.
Look at, and then I throw it out there, an immediate shutdown. Table's full, man. Just right there.
Dude, I've tried.
Nah, dude.
Loud and proud.
I'm starting
We're
another
gonna do
D&D
D&D fucking
bro.
campaign too.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't even.
So honestly, we need people for that.
But who's the DM?
Me.
yeah, you're
Zach,
gonna be
yeah.
in the Zach game.
What got you? Okay, I mean, not to question anybody's positions here, but what makes this fucking guy the DM?
Dude, I have like that.
He's been doing the research.
Yeah, I did the research, but
You
I
never
also
know
have
the
that-
rules.
I also have like one of those like booklets, and I read through it. I already know what's gonna like happen and shit.
Oh, so you already read through the campaign.
Yeah, exactly. I already know what's gonna happen.
So you
Yeah, he's
studied.
prepared for it.
So it's a predetermined campaign already.
No, he
Well,
has
I mean,
to.
I'm gonna try
Uh,
to. I think I'm gonna.
It's
add
like a
some
choose
stuff
your own
into it.
adventure.
Yeah, but he has to. His job is to know every possibility. You know. So
Yeah.
if we go a certain way, he has to be able to like.
But also, some
Know how to
campaigns just go
navigate it.
so far fucking left. As a DM, you have to be prepared to literally just improv.
Oh, it's definitely.
I
a lot
think
of
I'm just gonna like
improvisation.
add,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I think I'm just gonna add like a little bit of more shit into it too.
Some people are just like, yeah, I found this like teleportation device to the plane of whatever, this other plane, and they're like, yeah, let's all go through it. And the DM's like, you sure you want to do that? And everyone's like, yeah, going to this other plane.
I like
And
how
now
you said
the-
I just found it. I just found this teleportation. Just found it.
I'd be like,
It's
well,
possible.
you teleported and you end up in the middle of this forest. You don't know really where you're at.
There you go.
So are you guys like drawing up maps and everything at this point, like actual?
Yeah, when you're playing.
Yeah.
You have to,
You guys are
drop
actually,
the
like,
layout.
yeah. We have, like, a battle
detailed are you
grid.
going, though?
It's right now we're just like a battle grid, where it's like a dry erase kind of like it's squares, just the grids, and then you just draw the room inside of it, and then yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised, man, if 30-year-old
Thank you.
Nick here ends up with like a table filled with some.
No, I'm
with some
actually.
terrains,
I just
don't
moved into a
know.
place with a bunch of woodworking tools and stuff like that. So I'm gonna build a game table. Also, I really want to build a TV into a box.
Dude, you're building a game table.
Yeah, building a game table, and
Dude,
then I want
let
to
me
build
fucking
a
help you,
like a
bro.
box.
I got like all the power tools, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, okay, so I really don't know jack shit about
Yeah.
D&D, but I do know that its success and
Wait, are you gonna build
popularity and
with, like, a
everything
TV?
is
Yeah, you put a TV in a box, and then you can hook a laptop to HDMI to the TV, and you can just like put grids and maps on there.
Oh, I thought you were gonna build like a.
Oh,
like a
I thought you were
wooden
just
one.
talking about for
Yeah,
life.
so you can make it portable. So you put handles on the side of the box that surround the TV, and then like a piece of acrylic on top, and you just can carry it around.
I saw these dope ones that were like coffee tables. I was like,
Yeah,
damn, I
there's a
want
bunch of
one
sick ones.
those, dude.
dude.
So what were you saying about the popularity?
The thing that fascinates me about D&D is like its popularity for being what it is. Like no actual. How do I put it? Like no actual like thing to interact with. Like there's not a controller. It's not there's not an
Yeah.
actual game cartridge that comes with it. There's
Yeah.
nothing like tangible to it. It's all about imagination and doing it with your friends, which is really crazy how popular that is versus something like stupid like fucking Call of Duty or something like, which is insanely popular.
And
But-
D&D's having a rebirth.
Yeah,
what I was- yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like Stranger Things and like I've like put D&D back in the spotlight. But yeah, no, I mean it's cool. I mean I've always loved imagination, using my imagination. I've always been the creative type. So like one of my favorite parts of D&D is like I play video games too, and I love RPGs like Skyrim and shit like that. But like with D&D, there's so much room to just be like you create this character and then you can like be this character instead of like when you play Skyrim you have set choices no matter what. There's a lot of fucking choices in Skyrim and stuff like that. But in D&D I can literally do whatever I want.
So there's a level of like depth and individuality that
Yeah.
isn't possessed.
Like Nick is the
other
fucking most
games.
hood rat elf I've ever met in my life.
Hood rat elf.
Dude,
Dude,
the
Hood rat
because
elf.
you're
the
straight
land of
from the
Erennial is
streets.
pretty gangster, dude.
Like-
It's just not. It's not. It's the island of
I
elves that are.
imagine you as like some dusty like Dobby type.
No, dude, I'm like the same height and build. Like I'm just like gangster as fuck, and I got pointy ears, but I still got gauges and
Dude,
stuff.
he's like that fucking episode of Key and Peele.
Pretty much,
Slap
dude.
him.
Nick will rob your ass the first chance he gets.
Really?
No, I have friends.
Yeah, he has
The
friends.
paladin's my friend.
Until he betrays us all and I have to
Yeah.
decapitate his
Kind
head.
of a traitor.
Decapitate him.
Okay,
Yeah.
Look.
How far? How?
they get jealous when Laciel has a friendship with a more famous person. They get upset because
Dude,
Uncle
I bet-
Strahd is looking at Laciel
dude,
being
how-
like he
how
can
many,
make
how
some
many
meals.
children do you think his character has had out of wedlock?
A lot.
A lot.
Like a
Yeah.
shit
Like
ton. yeah.
orphanage, like
Easily.
fill up an orphanage
Easily,
status.
Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Our campaign is crazy as
So I don't know. So
Before I
if-
met
if-
LaRuque, I'd been traveling for at least
for the
5
one
years.
listener, like we're playing the Curse of Strahd right now. So if anyone knows that is, Strahd's like the main bad guy, and he shows up every once in a while to talk to us and basically talk down to us. But Nick just tries to be cool as hell with him every single time. He's like, "Yo, dude, what's good?
But
Let's
the
hang
last
out."
time he hurt my feelings, and I shot an arrow through him, and he was like, "Respect," and I was like, "Giuseppe, I know you could kill me, bro, but it ain't even about that. It's about showing like I ain't no punk, dude."
Yeah. No.
Dude, I could have been part of the Undying Court, but I said I got an adventure, pa.
You gotta let
I
them know
got
those
to
shooters
go.
out here.
So I left.
Absolutely.
Laciel out.
I'm just waiting to get stronger.
What's up,
bro.
guys?
I mean,
Fucking Strahd, dude.
any reasonable man
Everyone
would have
knows
done the
you
same.
grind first, bro. before you
But
fuck.
yeah, D&D is really cool, man. I mean, it's really fun, and
I
you just
just-
get drunk with your boys and play pretend. It's fucking. It's fun, dude. It's, fun. It's tight.
Dude, I just feel like I'm playing a video game, dude.
Yeah. Video game with more options.
All right, so you guys, okay, if you guys are in the fantasy RPGs and all that, you guys got to know about Champions of Norath.
Nope.
No, come on. PlayStation 2?
No, dude, I play a
Nah.
lot of PlayStation 2 games too. I've never heard of Champions of Norath.
I ain't never heard of
Now
that.
you have something to look into. However,
Google that right now.
very fun game. Google it for the hell of it.
Oh wait.
Champions of Norath.
Somebody run the laptop. Do we need a keyboard for Sergio, and he'll run the laptop. Google
Dude,
shit.
I mean,
Dude,
are we allowed to name drop JRE? We got to get JRE status and have like the PIP.
Dude,
shit.
I try to avoid doing that. 'Cause somebody does it every episode.
I'm sorry.
Kidding. No, it's cool. That's literally that's the starter of everything.
No, but I'm saying, man.
Oh, what the fuck?
Shouts out
I
to
have
those
seen
guys
this game
doing it.
before.
Exactly.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
see.
Champions of Norath. Dude,
Yeah,
okay.
I can remember
That
the
game-
cover.
That
Cover,
game,
Yeah.
that game is so fun to me because it is probably the only game that I know of, and I'm sure there's many like it, but this is literally the only one I've known and ever played that
Yeah, I
has
played this.
randomly generating dungeons.
Yeah,
It
that's really
randomly
popular
generates,
again
like,
now. Yeah.
Whatever you like, the layout obviously is going to be the same, but what you find and the enemies and everything
Oh,
is different.
sounds like how
Maybe
Baldur's
Dark
Gate is.
Cloud is
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
that,
exactly,
dude.
like Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, that
It
shit's
is
dope.
so cool. And like that to me
Oh.
makes it so special, and it has so much replay value for that because you don't know what the fuck you're gonna
See, I used to just call it Champions.
Yeah. So they wanted to do an online one. I don't know if they ever went through
so
with
they have
it.
different versions of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Champions of Norath though, the PS2 version, dude, I can't tell you how many hours I sat in that Lake Elsinore house with that fucking sun bleeding.
You
through
lived
this
in Lake
giant house
Elsinore?
window. I used to.
Dude, my papa used to live there.
That sucks. See, Lake Elsinore sucks. Don't go
Dude,
there.
But
Lake
no,
Elsinore was
dude,
the shit,
The
dude.
Lake Elsinore, dude, the way it's shaped, like the whole geography of it is like a bowl. So when it gets hot in Elsinore,
Yeah.
you're at the bottom of the pit, man. That shit sucks.
Fuck, dude, I wish I remembered like any of the names of places there, but like I would
Dude, I
ride
went
my
to
bike there
Temescal
all the
Canyon
time
High
around
School
there.
For like
Oh fuck. How was that?
Oh, so you were an adult. That was a kid, man.
No, Temescal Canyon High School.
No, I mean like I was a kid.
Oh, no, I was. Yeah, I was.
I was young.
But that was
young.
freshman year of high school, so I was still coming out of
Oh,
like,
okay.
my goofy.
No,
middle school
I was like
phase.
elementary, cause like once I met like Sergio and shit, I didn't really go to my dad's no more.
I don't know.
Yo, fucking. Lake Elsinore is like deep inland empire. If people aren't from
Dude,
California,
it's so crazy that that's even considered
Yeah.
Inland Empire.
I
yeah,
thought-
it's like real
is
deep
it?
inland empire. I'm
guess,
pretty
yeah.
sure. It's like,
By the way, don't
That's,
ever
like,
go
real
swimming in
inland-
that water.
inland empire.
dude, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Don't ever go
it's so
swimming in it.
gross.
It's
so
gross,
weird
and not
looking.
only that, it's one of those like places they have those pumps.
It's
and-
yeah,
and they're at
because
the bottom, like
it's
if you-
called Lake Elsinore, but that shit is not a natural
That-
lake.
that
It's
is
a
not a
fake
resort.
lake.
I never
yeah.
went
It's
to
a
the
fake
lake.
It's not.
I went to where the people
Yeah.
would ride motorcycle. That shit was dope.
Dude,
I mean, if you're like if you're a bro, Lake Elsinore is
okay,
your place.
when you're driving,
Yeah,
when you're
my
driving
friend
through the
there was a
Ortega
bro.
Mountains, when you're driving through the Ortega Mountains, like the Ortega Highway, and you're looking down at Lake Elsinore, and you're looking at everything surrounding it, you realize that it doesn't make sense because it's like, why?
How this lake get here?
How is this here, and how is there literally like no wildlife? How did they literally develop right up to the edge of this with no signs of any past like wildlife? No,
They
you
kill
can
it,
see how
man.
unnatural it is. You can see it. Looks
Yeah,
like
last
they
time I was
walked-
there.
Take 'em out.
I was there like 2 years ago. I started a job. I worked that job one day, and I was just like, I quit. Yo, fuck Lake Elsinore. Fuck this job. I was like, I'm out.
Lake Elsinore is a cool city though because they have random, super awesome little taco spots just riddled all over the city.
I can see that.
It's just sweet.
But that's Fontana's the same way.
True.
Fontana's the
I
same
think that's just like a
way.
Southern
Yeah, this is like
California thing.
Southern California.
Maybe
thing.
it is now.
There's a lot of Mexicans. A lot of my peoples.
Hey, man.
Is anybody not Hispanic here in some way? I don't think so.
I mean, you the whitest.
I'm not. I'm definitely not the whitest. I'm more Hispanic than you for sure.
Dude, what are you talking about? I'm super Hispanic, dude.
Zach, who's got
Dude,
more flavor?
You think a non-Hispanic
who's got
would
more
get
seasoning?
this?
Hey, who's got more
Just
seasoning?
saying.
Do you see you fucked up, dude? Because you shaved, Nick. You shaved.
Look at this
I don't know,
mustache.
man. I'm
Look
gonna
at
have
this
to say-
mustache.
I'm gonna have to say he has more.
This mustache is selling my case.
It makes you look
looks
European.
More Hispanic, dude. Than,
Yep.
than you, dude.
You age him by like 40 years.
Yeah.
He'd be like your creepy uncle
Dude,
Rick
if I had the
Rico.
salt and pepper hair now,
Yeah,
Your
He'd-
creepy
Forget about
Uncle
it.
Rico.
easily.
If I had the salt and pepper hair,
Instead
Got
of
it.
being like, look how far I can throw this football, he's like, look how fast I can shred. I can go 500 BPMs, dude.
it's like Ingwe
time
Malmsteen,
it. Time it. Come on. And then he just does it.
scalloped frets, fenders.
You're like, that's cool, Uncle.
Shouts out to
I
Fender.
met Ingve.
I don't even care.
Shouts out to
Uncle
Fender
Rico.
for making better instruments than Gibson and pricing them reasonably.
Yeah, I don't know why you have
I'm a
a
Fender
fucking
fan as
Gibson
well.
SG, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Do
dude.
you want to know why I
Fuck
have
your
a
guitar.
Are
Gibson
we all
SG?
musicians here?
Fuck
Whoa,
your
do you want to
guitar.
know why I have a Gibson SG?
That's a good
That is the
guitar.
most badass looking guitar.
Looks cool.
Dude, that is the coolest looking guitar. Like, okay, the only way it gets cooler, Flying V.
Dude,
Debatable.
You're so
Dude,
lame,
here's the
dude.
thing. Here's the
Dude,
thing.
So
Hey,
lame.
I
Here's the
want a
thing.
flying V, bro.
Dude, you gotta have balls to play
lame,
Flying V.
dude.
You wanna know why? Because if you're not absolutely going rip shit on a Flying V, it's not gonna look right. It's just like that's.
I
know what I'm saying?
honestly,
So
I back this.
No,
10 out of 10,
dude,
I back
you
this.
have
Oh, I
Dude.
back that statement.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
will back that
Dude,
statement.
you have to be like, you have to
To be
be
good.
Yeah, you got to be doing something
Dude, you
crazy.
see
like,
me
to be
playing
playing
a
a
Flying
Flying
V,
V
you're
on
like,
stage
what?
is like your, just your bring around guitar. Yeah. However, the SG though, that's the everyman's badass guitar. I'm sorry, that's like the coolest guitar I've ever seen. To me personally, when I look at SGs and like on Instagram, everything I'll look Fenders, they all look cool.
Dude, Fender, Telecaster.
two
the
coolest looking
sexy as
guitars to me.
fuck.
Jazzmaster and the SG. Fender Jazzmaster, that shit looks amazing.
Yeah, I have a Jazzmaster.
Damn,
I love Jazzmasters.
Jazzmasters are so sick.
Sexy. She's
Same
curvy.
Same thing with Gibbs, the SG.
Dude, I get a lot of hate for my SG, bro.
Nope.
Even though I
Dude,
really do
I don't
like
care.
it,
That
dude.
okay, that thing is a monster. You don't even understand. That
Dude.
thing, you don't need a gain pedal with that guitar, dude. You
Yeah,
don't.
I know.
You don't need a gain pedal. That guitar is so chunky and angry. It has such a good bite, especially with the orange and the SG, the American and British fusion. Right there, dude. That's what you need.
David Beckham and Baby Spice.
The only way it gets better
Hell yeah.
is if I don't know if it does get better. You're lucky to have that amp. I mean, I guess it's not really lucky because anybody could just save up the money to get it, but
It's like lucky. He's just like,
that's a
I put
bad-
myself into debt for it, Took a loan out.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
nah.
have
I killed
paid-
a man to get that.
I'm paying for my SG on
Killed
credit.
my soul a little bit.
I have
to
the
get
same.
that.
Did you know that I have the same exact SG that he has? Same
Dude,
exact one.
but they're
except-
different.
But mine is lighter in every aspect. The color.
Dude, it's weird, bro.
It's weird. It's
Yeah,
like, dude,
guitars are weird, man.
Dude, it's
They don't
super
make
weird.
sense. I remember picking up my Jazzmaster off the wall at Guitar Center and playing it for a while, and I was like, "This is nice," and I was like, "I want this," and the guy was like, "All right, you want one in the box or this one?" I was like, naive, and I was like, "In the box." Then I get home and I'm like, "It's not the same fucking guitar.
not.
It's like it's not the same."
It's not, dude.
That's true.
That's what's scary, cause like, okay, if you ask for a guitar off the wall, ask them for no tax. Be like, I want to pay fucking just straight
Yeah.
retail for
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Because if you're selling me the guitar that fucking every 12-year-old fucking Tommy came in here
They
and
try to
fucking
play that stumbled through Welcome to the Jungle.
did some shit on, like, you know, greased that shit up. No offense to 12-year-old Tommies out there. I'm sure you guys shred. But, you know, don't be that kid. And more importantly, don't pay tax at Guitar Center. Actually, don't shop at Guitar Center.
Well, okay, hold on. I got a question then.
That's not
So do you think
working
it's
mine.
better to get a guitar off the wall so you know exactly what it's going to already
Depends.
sound like?
Well, okay,
I
because
think, I think you should open the box in the store and play that one too.
because
you think you could do that?
Yeah,
I don't
fuck
know.
yeah, you can.
As any, yeah, dude. Okay,
If
you
the
could go to
person
gu-
selling you the guitar actually plays guitar, he'd probably be like, yeah.
if you go into any of those stores and if they think you're serious enough about buying something, they'll let you try out any piece of equipment.
Mm.
Because if they think you're actually gonna go through and buy it, then they're gonna be like, well, I need to let this guy, you know, have
No, that's
more
true.
reasons to buy it.
Because I used to bring my guitar in and then I would test out pedals. And so, like, yeah, they were pretty
They didn't
accommodating.
give a shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's just pedals. You know how easy it is. You need a 9-volt or a wall or a fucking wall source. That's
Yeah,
it. Like,
yeah.
Most of the
No.
people that work at Guitar Center, I've never had a bad experience.
You've never had a bad experience at Guitar Center?
I've had a bad
Hold
experience.
I've never
On.
had
This
one.
deserves an episode
I mean,
of its own.
except for the guitar techs.
I've
They're
never
usually
had a bad
assholes.
experience
Dude.
at
Oh,
Guitar
okay.
Center.
That's
You
where
wanna
all
know-
my bad
Architects are
experience.
assholes.
Dude, the Guitar Center. I'm not gonna say where, I guess. But that
Yo, the
tech
one
is
in
kind of an
Rancho
asshole.
Cucamonga next to the fucking Walmart.
Dude, he's kind of an asshole
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, fuck
dude.
that one.
And he
guy?
totally,
Hey.
I think he fucked up my guitar, and that's
The
why I
old
work on
man?
my shit myself now, because I don't trust
It's
nobody.
the bald guy, right?
You think it's the bald guy, yeah.
Yeah, you want
I'm
to know
not
why?
saying.
The bald guy fucking dinged up my friend's truss rod.
Dude, I believe it, dude.
Yep. Yeah.
I
What's
should have never let them
I don't
fucking
know.
set
Okay,
up my
either way.
guitar.
We all know the location. We know where it's at.
Damn,
No,
the
but it's a learning
Telecaster
experience.
But
you
this,
become older,
but
dude.
okay, my problem with this Guitar Center is that every person I've talked to, except maybe the newer employees for the past 2 or 3 years, every like one of those original employees, they are just straight salespeople. They do not
Oh,
give
yeah.
a fuck about what you're doing. They'll tell you to buy a fucking acoustic bass when you're trying to like
You're-
do something.
You're
Like,
describing this emo kid there, or not emo kid, like a scene kid who like asked me about my band, and then like, but only to like like dismiss it 'cause he didn't really care, but he just wanted to bring up the fact he's in a band.
Oh, that pop punk band. Yeah, fuck
yeah,
his
you
band.
know that guy.
Yeah,
That guy
that
like,
band sucked.
it's just like, why would you
Was
even
it some-
ask me if you just want to talk
It
about
was
your
just,
band?
it was just like, think about the most cliche pop punk band you could think of,
Here, can we do it real
and then
quick?
take it a step lower in skill,
Come-
and that was it.
Hey, bro, so you're getting this pedal? You're in a band or something?
oh no, yeah, dude. Like I play. I was just looking at this pedal, let's see how it works, see what it offers.
Oh, cool. So you're in a band, or?
Oh yeah, well yeah, I play in this thing called Catapult Walrus with my buddy Zach. It's pretty.
Oh,
fun.
that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, so like I'm in to kill for the day. And,
Oh,
like, it's pretty chill. We play with fucking
yeah. But
we
this,
opened
this,
up for
this thing is me
the
and my
yearly
buddy Zach
Strongers.
and Anthony.
Yeah, it was
That's
like
the
that. I don't
thing.
know.
No, I mean, that's
Just
the
kidding.
music fucking business in general, but
I'm just messing.
But
with
nah, I didn't like that fucking kid either. But for the most part, like I haven't been there forever because I moved out of Fontana and I didn't go to that place really anymore. But I went back there recently. They remodeled everything. I don't
Oh, did they?
recognize any people that work there.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, and they still like the one in San Bernardino's better.
Yep.
The one in San Bernardino's fucking better.
Yep.
Oh, 'cause that one's a big, like it's
That
like
one
a
actually
mega
has
store or
real
something.
gear. Like at the one right here in Rancho, they're like, oh, the Spider 4 newest model. Do you want to buy it? It's
Dude.
got
You're like,
this.
yeah, if I
Look
was
at all the
10 years
buttons on
old.
it.
No. Look, I literally watched this happen. I seen this kid come in. He looked at 4 or 5 guitars. This associate came up to him. Associate was like, yeah, okay, this guitar we have in these colors. Check this out. Boom, boom, we have these 3 right here. The kid gets the guitar, sits down, does not plug the guitar in at all, strums it, no pick, just strums it with his fingers a few times, and he's like flipping it around, looking at it. Shows the price tag to his dad, and his dad's like,
Did he have blonde hair?
dude, and then the kid just went and bought this guitar, and I was just like, wow, like that associate was just like, yeah, like cool, commission, thanks for that, like no, like zero, like nothing. He was just like, yeah. It was insane.
You know why? Because it's like when you go to a
The
martial arts
salespeople.
school, your trainer's got to tell you, man, you're looking real good, Sergio. I bet you could take a fight, dude. The same thing at Guitar Center. They're like, yeah, dude, you sound real good with that guitar.
Man, dude,
Get
you
that, let's
almost
go.
got Welcome to the Jungle down, dude. You just needed like a few more minutes.
I think-
they seem like they don't give a fuck what you do at that guitar center, bro.
They don't give a
They're
fuck
trying
what
to
you
get
do
that
as long as
money,
you're spending
man.
money.
It's about getting.
That's the philosophy of that company.
But yeah, no, I
They're
get
going
it
out of
from
business, though. You can
Amazon, man.
tell.
See, I don't buy.
I give Guitar Center 5 more
Guitar
years.
Center.
5? Ooh.
I don't think they really take care of their shit there either.
I just think people have. I think one, people are buying less gear, and then two, there's the stock at a lot of these places is just ass. It's all just combo amps. Like there's nothing
Yeah.
good. The one in San Bernardino actually has a couple heads, like the SVT I bought there in San Bernardino.
Dude, no, the
But-
heads you find at Guitar Center is like Orange Crushes and like some Spider shit. Like, I don't know.
Plus, I feel like more and more people I know are,
But,
are
okay, but
buying
you also-
used and
but-
vintage gear and shit.
But
So like,
you also have to understand like how huge is the market of people who just quote unquote want to play the guitar and just go in there and just buy whatever the fuck it
it's
is.
true. Like the
That's-
boomers,
that's
like I
humongous.
always wanted to play guitar in my day.
Yep.
They're like drop $5,000
Yep.
on a setup.
Yep. Yeah, dude. So you got to think about that too. Like,
That's
don't-
true.
don't
I'm not-
think of that.
Boomers
That's
are wild,
cool, though,
dude.
man. Like, why not?
No, I mean,
Of course, why not?
of course, why not?
It's safer than buying
But
a
at the
motorcycle
same
and dying on the
time,
highway.
it's like it's a waste of goddamn money. Like if you just would have spent an hour at most online researching, and you probably could have spent half the money and just
You would have
been
spent
just as happy.
$4,000 less dollars.
Yes.
Okay, no,
And
you're
been-
not
been
wrong.
happy.
You're right.
You know what
I
I'm
guess
saying?
I don't think about. I'm just like, I don't know. Sometimes you just want to buy something, get that high, that dopamine hit, dude.
Yeah, and you can do that in a fucking smart
Yeah,
way.
you go buy an ounce of weed, like a really expensive ounce of weed.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
You don't.
don't.
You
don't
buy
go
some
a-
dank
You,
Kush, my
you go
my
to Guitar
dude.
Center and you go, I want the $1,500 Stratocaster up there because I don't give a fuck. Let's do it. And then you get home, you're playing. Your wife's like, hey, oh, nice guitar. I checked the credit card bill and what's this $1,700 charge?
And you know what you do right then?
You're
You
like,
beat her
"Bitch,
ass, and then you start playing guitar.
bitch, I paid for
No.
this motherfucking house.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm
not
First
at
of all, why
all.
you going through the fucking mail?
I told you not to
Bitch,
look
who
at the
said you could get
statement.
out the kitchen?
All
Who
right.
said you could read?
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I didn't adore any of this.
Oh no. Oh yikes. Okay.
I'm just fucking around. That's fucking hilarious.
Problematic, dude. Problematic.
Hey, no. Hey, jokes on Zach because everybody knows he can't read.
Hey.
Smartest guy I know.
Zach,
Can't
if you-
fucking read.
Yo,
It blows my
if
mind.
you had any self-respect for yourself, you go right over there and smack him in the face.
Nah.
On live national podcast.
I'm worried about his jaw, dude.
Yeah. Hey, were you not listening earlier?
No, I'm sorry. I was jerking off.
It's okay. I've yanked it a few times.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna jam with this guy from a Kiss cover band soon, cause it's my uncle's brother, and like I was like, yeah, dude, we'll jam for sure. And I was like, I don't know if I'm into this, but fuck it.
Dude, you know what I noticed? In those situations, even if you're jamming with your like, dude, this sucks. Like, this is not even fun. I don't want to do this. Which is a negative attitude to have, so don't have that. But when you do find yourself in that situation, you just have to have fun with it.
Yeah,
Down. Should I learn some Kiss songs?
You should.
It's a question.
Dude, Love Gun?
Dude, Kiss is
Not
good.
bad.
Kiss
Come on.
got hits, bro. Kiss
Okay.
got hits.
Look at Kiss is a cool band. It's just a bunch of
I-
old dudes in makeup who make songs
See, I
about
did ask
fucking.
him. I was like, hey, do you guys dress up? He's like, nah, fuck that. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm down.
Dude, they don't even wear like
No, fuck no,
not
they
even
don't.
the outfit.
Nah. He said he's showing pictures
Sorry,
now.
man, but
Clothes.
you know what? It really wouldn't take much to get me in the fucking spandex suit and like the cat makeup. Like, I'm really not gonna lie. It wouldn't take much.
I'd have to
Dude,
be
I
really
told you, we
drunk.
should start a fucking clown band, bro.
Dude, no, we should be fucking.
Dude,
So
I
you're
wanna
like
be
the next
Keys in it,
Guar,
bro.
dude.
Or
Dress up
ICP.
as clowns.
Dude,
The rock version of ICP.
Can
Yeah.
we talk
I
that's
wanna
about?
play
Kiss.
keys
Can we
and
talk about the
shakers.
fact that I was a juggalo in middle school?
No, you were not a fucking
Dude, you
juggler,
look
dude.
like
I
a
can
juggalo.
I will name you literally every single ICP album.
Wait, what are
Pixar
their
didn't
names?
happen.
I
Pixar didn't happen.
I have them on Facebook.
What are their names?
Oh hell yeah, dude!
What are
Facebook
their
pics are
names?
sick.
Shaggy, Too Dope, and Violent J.
Fuck, he's right.
Yeah, he's
Alright,
right.
Want me to name you? Want me to name
'Cause
you
I
the
d-
ICP
I
album?
didn't
What's
know
your
their
favorite Fago flavor?
Rock and Rye.
Okay.
All right.
Dude, he's
And
real,
also,
dude. He's real as
You
fuck.
can only get Fago at Bevmo and like those places. They don't really sell. Well, no, they do. They do sell Fago, like the
Winco.
Wildberry.
Winco.
Winco does
See,
have Fago.
he's a West Coast juggalo. He has to
Okay, yeah.
figure it out.
No,
you
no.
know? He
There
doesn't
was
know
a
how it
point.
works
Dude,
here.
you know, okay, there was a point in time I wanted Fago so bad. I was looking it up online to find like to buy cases. Turns out it's just Shasta. It's Shasta for the Midwest.
Yeah.
It's literally Shasta.
I did not know that. Are you
No,
serious?
okay, now think about Fago and think about Shasta. Think about the logo. Think about the design.
My whole world has just been shattered.
Yeah. Fago's Shasta. Oh, completely. Yeah. On another note, oh yeah, okay, Juggalo pictures.
So what? Hold on. What did you like
Okay.
about ICP?
Okay, so here.
I mean, I'm not
here was
I'm
my-
not
okay,
judging you at all.
Here was my appeal to ICP.
Did ICP
When I was
get
a
you to
kid-
play guitar?
When I was a kid, I really fucking loved Slipknot. So
Okay.
I obviously had
Yeah,
an appeal,
we all did.
Obviously had an appeal towards bands that had like some kind of like image and some kind of something like that. So I'm not gonna call him my father. I guess my father figure when I was growing up. He listened to a very weird mixture of like some like weird like funk metal shit like Primus,
What does father
right?
figure mean?
And then like stemming all the way back to like NWA.
Okay.
Don't
So
go
like
there,
it was
bro.
a fun
Don't go there,
range.
bro.
But I never got any like cool music like jazz or anything. Like I had to figure that shit out when I was like an adult. So like Slipknot, right?
So yeah, really like
then-
aggressive, like
Yeah. So I really
hip-hop
like
slash
that
rock.
stuff. So like when I heard like I was hearing like Mobb Deep, and like NWA and shit. And so like ICP is just like a little more like cartoony, funnier step away from that shit. That's how I got into it. And so like I said, I think it just goes back to the Slipknot thing.
Did you do the face paint and everything?
I don't have pictures of that, but I do have a picture of me like with the chain, like
Hell yeah, with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking Hatchet Man.
yeah, the Hatchet Man.
Antonio.
I considered getting it.
I
at
just
one
met a
point.
real life
Like,
juggalo,
a
dude.
tattoo of the Hatchet Man. I considered it.
Antonio,
Yeah.
put it in your mouth.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was trying to be low key
I
about it.
considered.
Put it in your mouth.
Like,
It's a really good story, so I just want to make sure it gets good.
Daddy said it's
God.
okay.
all right.
Now we're getting to the good stuff. Now we're at getting you to open up. Let's
Dude,
go.
this
Why don't you
is-
drink
this
that
is
beer
great.
quicker?
Huh?
Drink that beer
Drink the
quicker
beer
so we
quicker?
can get to the good
Dude.
stuff.
Okay. All right, here. Here's a picture of me holding my he's now this kid's 6 now. At the time, my newborn nephew or newborn cousin Camden. But yeah, there's me with the Hatchet Man hat.
Hell yeah, brother.
This is on my mom's Facebook.
That's fucking sick.
But there's more. No, there's more. Like this is just the preliminary one. There's me with the Hatchet Man hat.
This is legit. I thought he was fucking around.
No, I'm not fucking around with you.
Your screen was
So
messed
how
up.
down
I
are
was
you to
just
go to
know-
the gatherings?
No, like literally, like my screen.
Because
Like
I really want to go to the
looks like it has
gathering.
cancer, right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah, your screen
confused.
does
Yeah, it
There's
looks like
cancer,
there's
yeah.
literally cancerous spots just growing. Anyways,
His screen, his phone's
not to
10
make
out of
any
10
jokes
broken.
about cancer. That's not.
Cancer's
funny.
not funny.
Fuck cancer.
A lot of things are funny, but cancer's not
Yeah,
funny.
a lot of things are funny. But not
Fuck cancer, another sponsor of the show.
If you're a comedian and you make a joke about
Just
cancer,
kidding.
it better be really well written.
Yeah, no, yeah. I can accept morbid content under really fucking funny execution. I really can. However, it needs to be.
Dude,
done
you might be
properly.
on the wrong podcast.
No.
What were we making
I think I'm on
fun
the
of
right
other day?
podcast.
We got dark the other day with some shit. But I don't remember what it was.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I feel like anything could be joked about.
Oh yeah, we just said
absolutely.
that. Yeah, as
Yeah,
long as
yeah,
it's done
As
right.
long as- I don't know, man.
They're
can't
just,
just be
most of
like-
the time they're
fucking-
they're
You can't
shitty
just go to
jokes.
like the comedy store and get up on stage and be like, "Yo, cancer, right? Hilarious."
Ooh.
Ha.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Obviously you can't be that.
Jeez.
But I mean, like.
I mean, that's a really straightforward
I mean,
approach, but
what
someone
about
might get it.
cancer though, right?
You might,
I mean,
you might
come
get a few
on.
bites on that one.
Maybe.
You
Come
might,
on.
Depends what type of night.
You might get like an Anthony Jeselnik fan, like yeah.
Ha.
yeah.
Fucking asshole, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, this is like the shittiest version of
Actually,
Justin.
I think Jake
It's not
did
even
this,
him
like,
at all.
Cringe compilation where they're like, it's like these like terminally ill people,
Oh.
and they're like laughing about like their illness and shit, and it's like fucking weird, dude.
That sounds weird.
I
That sounds
feel-
uncomfortable.
Like,
Side
it's
note,
legit,
side,
this
your
chick,
mic's
she'll, like, go
really
on there,
good.
She's like,
Yeah,
hi,
it's clear.
I'm dying of 4th stage cancer, and then she's like, ha ha ha. I'm like, oh shit.
That's weird. Yeah,
Yeah,
I hate cringe comps, dude. Fucking my roommate used to watch cringe comps all the time in the living room, and that was where my TV was, and I have to sit there, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I just lost like
right?
17 brain
Yo,
cells.
Dude, it's literally Jake
That's
does that when
horrible.
he's drawing. I'm like, dude, how are you drawing this? Like,
He's losing brain cells as he's drawing. That's
I'm
what's
like,
happening.
bro, but like sometimes they're like funny as hell, but like sometimes I'm just like, dude, this is like negative energy.
Oh yeah.
The vibes here
Only
are off,
sometimes.
man.
Only sometimes.
I mean, sometimes they're funny as fuck. Dude.
I gotta
like,
pee.
So,
Oh, he's the first one.
how long have you been an ICP fan?
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So that was. I'm still looking for the pictures, by the way. It was a brief period, and by brief I mean let's think. Let's
Hey,
think.
yo,
All right, let's
see
make
your
fun of
weapon,
Sergio real quick, dude. Yo, that guy had to pee first. Nobody's had to pee in the middle of the podcast yet, ever.
So he's the first. He's the first peer.
Episode 3, he
Dude,
broke the
episode-
fucking
dude,
league.
Drank,
episode
like,
3.
beers, bro.
That's true. No, dude. I'm surprised I haven't peed yet.
Fair point, fair point.
Can I get one of those, by the way? Oh, I need my knife. I think you still have it. I don't think you ever gave it.
Oh, I still have it. Okay.
Yo, talking to the mic, you cuck.
I think
Dude,
yeah.
I am talking in the mic, bro.
No, not you. I'm
Hey, what's
talking
that
to him.
character from Captain America?
You you just talk so quiet.
Bucky
that
Barnes?
It doesn't pick you up ever.
Oh.
No, what's that character from Captain America? Bucky Barnes.
The Winter Soldier?
Yeah, but we're gonna call you Cucky Barnes.
Who, you?
Yeah, 'cause you called me a cuck, so now you're Cucky Barnes.
No, you're Cucky Barnes. I'm your fucking friend. who
You're not
keeps trying to
Cap.
Save you. I'm Cap, and
no, you're
that's
dude. Okay, Zach. All right, let's be real. Who's Cucky? Who's Steve? Be honest. I feel like I'm Mr. Rogers. Dude,
Dude,
not gonna
you're
lie.
totally Bucky, bro.
Why am I Bucky?
Cause, dude,
Why?
I'm just saying.
My
in a
arm
world,
is real.
in a world where like you and Nick had to be like Captain America or Bucky Barnes, you're Bucky.
Just
and
by
Nick
just
is
by
Captain
fucking
America,
default,
dude,
I'm
so-
Cucky.
Yeah, dude. No.
yeah, 'cause you're the one who's gonna be like fucking churning, like getting brainwashed and like killing people,
Dude,
and then I
no,
gotta
see?
save you.
Dude, how presumptuous of you to think I'd be that fucking stupid to get brainwashed. Okay?
I don't think it's your fault. I think it just happens, dude.
I don't know, man.
Why you gotta?
Hey guys, comment down below and see who's Cucky and who's Steve.
Yo,
Comment down below.
This is actually the first video podcast we're doing
That's what
too.
I'm saying. Comment down
So
below.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah, continue
okay,
with
so,
the
okay.
ICP. We're trying to get down to the brass
so, okay.
tacks of what music
all right,
you
dude.
like.
Okay. So, I think I discovered. Hey, Sergio, you're gonna like this. I think I discovered ICP on YouTube. Okay.
Hey, so you remember YouTube before Vivo?
Dude. Okay. I don't know.
Sorry to bring
Okay,
that up.
I don't
but
know.
yeah.
Yo, I don't know how. Dude, I don't want to sound like a fucking dumbass, like retard right now. Sorry, like that's not a nice word, retard. But
I mean, my cousin's
dude,
retarded.
I literally feel like
That's my
I've been
people's
on,
word.
I feel like I've been on YouTube since the very fucking first incarnation of it.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
No, me
because
too.
I
My
was an
account's
early
old as
internet
fuck.
adopter as well. Yeah.
dude, I feel like no, because I had a computer in my house and like. my
But how
dad-
old were you, man? Or, I mean, not how old, but what were you watching on YouTube?
On YouTube, I was watching music videos.
And did you have
Yeah.
dial-up?
And no. You know, what I was watching music videos, and I was watching, I was watching clips of Naruto. Mind you, this is 8th grade. I'm
Easily,
watching,
yeah.
7th grade, 7th grade.
No,
7th grade.
see, you're not an early adopter, dude, because
Dude,
I'm
I was-
talking 5th grade.
No, I'm talking,
like
I'm talking,
6th
look
grade,
look
dude,
it,
and
I'm-
we're older than you, bro.
Look it, I'm watching
So-
Naruto, like with emo songs pasted.
Oh
on
yeah,
on-
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like so, like AMVs. Like that's what I was watching
Yeah.
at the time. That's where I was, and like
that was the shit back in the day.
the
Dude,
main
yeah.
dude,
Oh, I was like, I like
the main
Trigun
form of
ones, man.
communicating was comments, YouTube comments. Okay, now also
That's fine,
this.
dude. I
Also
love
this.
Trigun.
Check this out. I'd been on YouTube for 7 years when they made the streaming shit. Remember
Oh,
when
yeah.
they did that weird prototype
See,
streaming
dude,
thing?
I-
They used to do the YouTube streams, and it would be like you could go back and watch it, and then it would tell you like when it
But
was
were
live.
you there before Vivo though?
Yes,
That's what I'm
I
asking.
was there before Vivo. I
Like,
was,
do you remember being like, oh, I listened to Blink-182.
dude?
What?
I remember.
Whoa,
when,
Blink-182
when-
Vivo.
dude,
What
I
happened to
remember
the
when-
channel?
Okay, I remember
this?
before YouTube had like legit embed codes in them, so to where your profile was mainly text based. That's how fucking.
Oh yeah, when you had
old.
MySpace and you can post the video on your page.
But that was
So people were like,
that was
"Oh,
your
you
format
like-
of YouTube.
you
You
like
remember
Papa
that?
Roach?
Before
I
they
like
had
Papa
real
Roach."
embed
yeah.
codes and they
There's
had like
HTML, yeah.
before they even had their own like real setup. Like it was like
Dude,
you
MySpace
had
is
to choose
sick.
a color, and
Dude.
that was your like main theme on your YouTube thing. That's
So many
how
times
old
being
of
like-
a YouTube user I am. I don't know. Like
MySpace
you
was
guys
shit.
might be even older, dude. But,
I
like,
just had older brothers in my house, and so like
but I'm like laser collection
yeah,
old.
my
I
fucking
don't know what that means.
my brothers would like were my brother was what fucking 32 now. He's a
About
little older than
32?
me, like 7 years old, but 7 years older than me. But he'd always just bring me along everywhere he went. All the music he listened to, like I was always in his backseat when he was fucking out with his friends and shit. And then so he was really into like the early days of the internet, Reddit. I was on 4chan. I fucking like.
Dude, I didn't get into
yeah.
Reddit till literally 2 years ago.
Reddit's sick.
Yeah, just 2 years ago.
I'm still not into Reddit.
My bass player
It's
get
so
it.
helpful sometimes.
is the one who got me into Reddit.
There's random threads that are literally like so helpful.
But no, even that, like the
Information.
community's dope. Like Zach put our one, we put a shitty out record, but we put it on. He put it on the Reddit, and like people actually listen to it. and
No,
that's cool.
absolutely, dude. The subreddits, like, dude, the subreddits on Reddit are really, truly little self-contained communities,
That's
and
crazy,
it's really
yeah,
cool.
it's a
No,
trip.
because
I wish I knew how to
dude,
work that.
I post my bullshit like guitar riffs in the math rock subreddit, and there will people be like, "Dude, that's sick, hell yeah!"
Right.
Like, "Oh, dude, link me to some music if you have it." Blah blah blah. I'm like, wow, I thought like this was gonna I thought I was gonna post this and it was just gonna exist.
It's
on
where
the
you
internet
find
forever.
very niche communities. It can get really dark.
Super
It can
niche.
get really dark though.
Oh, dude, no, hold on. So you guys want to talk about some dark shit?
no, I didn't want. I wanted to talk about.
No,
some
hold on.
light
Can we
shit.
can we?
I wanna talk about
All right,
some
guys.
dark
All right,
shit,
guys.
bro.
No. I need to say this.
Say it.
All right,
Dude, Zach's not even. He doesn't even. He's not a part of this.
Okay,
Bro,
Don't listen to him.
obviously I'm
let's talk
pumped.
about niche
Me and
communities.
Sergio are
Right?
running
We're gonna
this
get a little.
show.
We're gonna get a little weird
And
here.
I come here to fuck it up.
All right. So you know the little anime figures you can buy.
Yeah,
No, they're like little
Ninjoids,
figurines,
yeah.
right? I'm not gonna say I found this subreddit.
You found it.
I don't want to say that I found this
Which
subreddit.
means he found it. But yeah, keep going.
Let's go. Let's do it. Come on.
I'm just gonna give you the title of the subreddit.
Pull
and
it
I'm-
up right
and I'm,
now,
and,
Nick.
and I'm going. No, I'm gonna give you the title of the subreddit, and I'm gonna let your imagination run wild before I give you an answer. Don't, dude.
Yo, I'm gonna need a bleezy for this.
No, dude. You don't want it
Don't
on
look it up
video.
yet.
You don't want it on video.
I
That's
got
the
a good.
thing.
I got a good one.
You
too.
I
don't
don't got a VPN, member.
Yeah.
I ain't got no
Okay,
VPN.
you don't want to. Okay, so
Dude,
like I said, anime figurines, right? The title of the subreddit is called r/coming on figurines.
Dude, I feel like that's so fucking explanatory. That leaves nothing to the imagination.
I loved everybody's reaction. Everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
dude, I've got some
I've-
weird
I've-
ass
I've
shit
heard
on
of-
Reddit too, dude.
I told, dude. I said you don't want it on video, dude.
I've
You
heard
don't
of
want that on
way
video.
more cryptic.
I told y'all.
I've seen so many creative like subreddits. That is the least creative title I've heard in my life.
okay, but also too, okay, you gotta understand, it goes deeper. The comment sections, okay?
No, dude.
Okay, no, the
It's probably
comment
a
sections.
cesspool.
No, it is. Okay, it's like no, literally. Okay, like if you were on a skateboarder's Instagram and they did a trick and you're like, dude, that was fucking sick, right? Dude, that was so sick. r/coming on figurines. Some dudes are like, dude, thick load. dude, your load was super milky. Like, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
like the color. What are you eating?
Oh, dude, why you gross? Oh no, dude.
Dude,
Holy
I found some
shit.
pretty fucking weird.
That's pretty dark.
No, yeah, okay, yeah. So
Weird ass
Reddit.
too, dude.
it's good for math
I'm
rock.
glad
It's
you're
good
not
for
in the
coming on
microphone.
Like,
figurines.
It's
dude.
good for a lot
That's
of
I
your-
things.
found this weird ass Reddit about fucking like mother son incest, dude. That shit was fucking weird,
Yeah, dude. No.
bro. I was like,
It just gets quiet.
We never even I don't know how we went from like trying to figure out why he likes ICP to like, hey, check out this subreddit, dude. It's coming on figurines. Hey.
I guarantee
Maybe
one
Reddit-
in 5 people on that Reddit also are on the ICP Reddit.
Yeah. No, dude.
Easily.
dude,
Easily.
maybe Reddit should like you know, Tumblr got their shit together, you know. Maybe Reddit needs to get their shit together now.
Reddit needs a fucking Purell bath, dude. That entire website needs a cleanse, dude.
Oh my god, what the
Holy
fuck are
shit,
you
he
guys
said-
talking about?
He said how many? At least 5 people. The figurines are in ICP.
I said 1 in 5 people.
1 in 5 people.
The rest are in that mother incest.
Dude, nope.
No, Zach, I think it's just you.
Zach keeps trying to
I
bring
think
up
it's
this
just you in there
incest
posting
shit.
to yourself.
He's just promoting his own Reddit.
I don't have enough participants, man. Come on.
There's gonna be a stinger. Hey, there's gonna be a stinger at the end of this. Like, hey guys, it's Zach. Just want to let you know I'm running my subreddit.
Whoa, that's not his name. He's uses Saddy Daddy in the Reddit.
I'm just saying, I found some darker shit than that on Reddit.
No, that's Ezekiel Timms, man. Let's not forget.
No. Saddy Daddy's in the Reddit. Ezekiel Timms is the guitarist.
Oh.
Saddy Daddy's the.
Shit.
It's running.
Okay,
Gas to run.
but since we're on the subject, can anybody top me on that one, on the coming on figurines? Because honestly, I've seen a lot of things, like a lot of like really perverse
No, I
sexual
don't
things,
do like
and I've
that,
seen like
dude.
violent things,
I-
and I've seen really obscure
Yeah.
things.
Keto shit on
But that one is the
Yeah,
one
there
that.
is.
the-
That's more on 4chan shit too, though.
But that one
Don't
is
even
the one
fuck
that
with
sticks
that.
out to me the
4chan
most
is
for some
terrible.
reason. Like it's such a specific.
So there's
thing.
a 4chan
Can it be
thread.
topped? That's my question.
So not Reddit, but 4chan, which I think is
It's a different monster.
is a horrible fucking pit of disgustingness. A lot of times, don't go on 4chan.
Don't go there.
You should
but-
go there once.
You should go there.
You should
once.
go there once.
But there was a thread my roommate showed me, and it was about goofs.
I went once. That's all I said.
Do you know what goofs are?
Goofs? Like
Yeah, we learned this.
like-
We learned this
Yeah,
last
yeah,
podcast.
you know goofies, yeah,
Yeah.
right. So you know what furries are, right?
Oh,
Dude, Goofs.
whoa.
Goofs
So
is
they
sick,
wore-
though.
No, I like where
So-
this
so
is going. I'm a little
these
nervous,
people
but I like
would get prosthetic noses, like paint like fake ones, you know, like movie makeup noses, and they would basically turn themselves into goofy people and fuck.
Damn, I want to make
And
up
there's
a
an entire-
culture
They were
like
called
that.
goofs. Yeah, there's a whole
entire
4chan
like,
thread.
chan page.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, I totally want to make up a culture
That
like
shit was
that,
weird.
bro. I'm gonna
So,
call them
but
Sesame Street.
Hold on. Here's my question. Do you think that's more so just an extension of the furries, or do you think it really has like that?
It's like a weird subclass of furries. I
Yeah.
guess that was my assumption.
Okay.
Because they're like
Subclass.
dog humanoids,
Like,
right?
dude. Okay, but so when you say like dogs fucking, like like the goofy looking thing, you know what it reminds me of? You've all seen Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. That scene where Wendy's running through the fucking hotel, and she sees like the dog man giving the blowjob to the dude. That's immediately what I think.
I like that scene a lot,
Damn,
dude.
dude.
Actually,
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
a good
think I've ever seen The Shining all the way
What?
through, bro.
Okay, you know what? I don't
I was
blame you.
that
though. You
way
wanna know
until
why?
about like
Zach,
5 years ago.
Zach,
I didn't
don't
watch
blame you.
it
You
all the
wanna
way
know
that young.
That's not like a public access movie. You'll see a lot of shit. You'll see Halloween on public access. You'll see even Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Even some Friday
The
the 13th
Shining's
movies.
on TV
Most
all
of
the time.
Kubrick's
What are you talking
films
about?
aren't like
Dude, no.
as
On
popular.
IFC,
Stephen
it would
King-
always
the
be on.
Stephen King version of The Shining. There's two Shinings.
Yeah, there's
Stanley
Kubrick.
and there's
Stephen King hates Kubrick's version.
Yeah,
No,
he
there's
hates
no
it.
Stephen King
Famously.
Shining.
I don't know.
There's
I
not?
just
No,
know.
sir.
It's only the book.
I just know Stephen
didn't
King
make a
hates
film
the
version.
movie. I don't know
Stephen
though.
King Shining TV series.
Wait, there's
Or-
two?
yeah.
Oh, there is two Shinings.
I've only
huh?
seen
Yep.
Jack Nicholson, bro. I don't know.
Okay,
Because-
I saw the other
Because
one.
okay, you want to know why? Because the
Yeah.
Stephen King version uses way more quotes from the book, especially the one where he's like kissing. That's what I've been missing. That's like
Kubrick,
the best
yeah.
fucking scene in the book, and it's
Kubrick's
like,
a genius.
Wait.
Clockwork Orange.
dude, that one, okay, super cool.
One of my
Malcolm
favorite
McDowell,
movies.
he's having like a second resurgence in his career as being like a horror actor through Rob Zombie's movies, which Rob Zombie is a debatable director, but still really cool because Malcolm McDowell obviously had his classic fucking film fame, and now he's having like his like double.
Oh, okay. You're talking about a television miniseries.
Yeah, miniseries, so just like it.
I never heard of this.
Yeah, so this one's really good. It's a lot more.
I never
faithful.
watched it either.
It's
It got
this one is a
boring.
lot more faithful to the source material.
273 minutes. Oh my god.
Yeah.
A lot more faithful to the source material because Stanley Kubrick really just took the skeleton of The Shining, a lot of names, very important thematic scenes from it, and then kind of said, "Well, fuck you, I'm also Stanley Kubrick, and here's my art movie."
Yeah, he kind of does whatever. Yeah, exactly. He's just like an art
Yeah.
director. He doesn't
But
really.
dude, have you seen A
make normal
Space
movies.
Odyssey?
I haven't.
Can we talk, dude? Can we talk about
You've
that?
not seen
I haven't seen-
2001:
I
A
haven't seen
Space
Space
Dude,
Odyssey.
so
that movie's good right now. You'll
Dude.
enjoy it. I swear, you will
There's-
enjoy it. It's
there's-
good. as
Should I
there's
take
fuck.
mushrooms and watch it?
yeah.
No, you're
No,
not gonna be able to
no,
watch
you
a
can
movie on
appreciate that on
mushrooms.
its own. You want to know why? That movie is such an.
And fuck Alice in Wonderland on mushrooms because I did that with Bomar and it's
Dude,
fucking
That's
boring.
cliche. That's stupid. That's like okay.
I was
cool.
a fucking young. I was in high school.
Like,
dude.
what
I
about
thought
the
I-
new
that's what
Johnny
you
Depp?
did.
Yeah, dude, late 40s Disney
I love
animation.
that movie, dude.
Fuck
That one's
yeah.
better.
Dude, watch it on 3D, bro.
Okay, anyways, dude, so
Alice in Wonderland, Johnny
you can
Depp's better.
experience
Just saying.
2001
Crazy.
completely sober because I think,
It's more like the book, in my opinion.
dude, what is it? I don't think there's any dialogue in 2001: A Space Odyssey. I think until like 20-something minutes in.
Yeah, because the whole beginning.
The whole beginning is
the
about
monkeys.
like the dawn of. Oh, dude, I can't even.
I've seen clips.
If I go
I-
into this,
I-
it's
I
gonna be a-
haven't
it's gonna be
I
a
haven't
about
two-
that shit.
yeah.
it's gonna be a 2-hour
seen
fucking
it?
episode.
No, I didn't see it, but we were just.
Okay.
How
talking
neither of
about
you
I
guys
just
seen
I
it.
only
Come
brought it up
on,
for one
dude.
specific purpose. One reason. So there's this really cool shot. this fucking monkey. He like throws a bone into the air and it's spinning, and then like it cuts like literally like as the bone is like falling, it cuts to a spaceship that's literally in the same exact like shot position and everything, and then like boom, it's like modern, like it's supposed to be like the future, and it's so crazy that match cut. Like every time I see it, it's so jarring, but it's so cool, and it literally like it just without any context, you know, like oh, different part of the movie, like. And that's such a cool thing to do because, like, I feel like a lot of people would need, like, exposition on that. But I think that was executed so well, and that's, like, I really love that shit.
Dude,
So
Kubrick's a genius, man.
On the topic of Kubrick,
He's pretty sick.
probably my favorite shot.
Dude,
Obviously,
you know he
other than
filmed
the
the
bloody
moon,
elevators.
moon landing, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what'd
That's
you
the
say?
rumor, yeah.
That's a rumor.
He filmed the moon.
Dude,
Big
if you-
time
If
rumor.
you've seen all of Kubrick's films and then you watch the moon landing,
Okay, but here's what pisses me off. Such a huge part of what people attach their theory to about the moon landing thing is, oh, yeah, in The Shining, the room 237 is specifically shown and like pronounced because the moon is apparently 200.
237.
Yeah, whatever.
something like
Which
that,
is
yeah.
not even true. The actual distance of the moon has nothing to do with that number. So it's like it's super convoluted.
but
It's like-
Kubrick is a mathematician, dude. So I'm just saying he might be he could troll people. That's all I'm saying. I'm down with that. Trolling
see,
people.
I've never looked so far into Stanley Kubrick other than his movies because I just appreciate
No,
what he did as a
same.
filmmaker. So all the conspiracies and shit, it only goes as far as what I
There's
know.
a documentary. I think it's called Room 27.
That's
but
the exact
Yeah.
one I was just talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I've never seen it because I
Exactly.
don't care that much. I just like
Okay,
his movies are
The
good
reason
though.
why the room 237 is in the movie is because when they were filming at the actual place, the hotel requested that the director of the movie make the room not a room that exists in the fucking actual hotel, so people wouldn't be afraid to go stay there
Yeah.
because of the movie.
Little did they know people would want to stay in the room that the film was
Exactly, of
made in.
course. Like,
Like,
so,
guys, whoever made that decision's fucked up.
but yeah, so
Yeah, that's dumb.
so literally, like the room numbers didn't go as high as 237 in the actual hotel where they filmed it. So that's why it's there for anybody who is listening to this and thinks that Stanley Kubrick faked the moon landing.
It's haunted.
Yo, why doesn't America have 13 floors in hotels? That shit's dumb as fuck, bro.
Dude, you read my fucking mind.
Was that you
dude.
thinking right
Yeah,
now?
Okay,
that's
wait,
so
wait.
weird.
Pisses me off.
I thought that was me being drunk.
That's
'Cause
fucking.
I was at the
weird,
MGM
bro.
and I was like, "There's there not 13?"
No,
No.
in Vegas, yeah, they don't fuck.
A
with
lot
that
of
shit,
fucking
dude.
hotels don't. Some newer ones do,
Why? There must be something.
Because
That.
that's the
because
unlucky
it's
number,
either
bad
the
13.
Court of Owls that actually there is a 13th floor, but there's a secret elevator that you have to get there to get there. And that's where the top tier echelon of the globalists.
It's like some skull and bone shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Or
Wait, are you not talking about Batman?
yeah, I'm talking about Batman.
Oh, okay,
I just
I was
went
like
on
the
a,
Court
I
of
just went on a
Owls, yeah, man.
different tangent.
Dude,
Or
the talent,
we're just
bro.
like super fucking like superstitious still, and it's just dumb.
Okay.
Because
No,
if you're on the
yeah.
14th floor, guess what, bitch?
It's the
'Cause
13th.
Here's the
It's the
thing.
13th
Here's the
floor.
thing. How does
Yeah,
racism
Steven's gotta-
exist?
Steven's got a 13 tattoo.
Everybody
on his leg,
knows.
dude.
What are we talking about?
Everybody knows. You don't mess with voodoo.
Dude, it's MS-13, bro.
Bro, what? Dude, there's so many different theories getting thrown out right now. Like he's talking about gangs, he's talking about racism. I don't know what's
I
going
said
on right
voodoo.
now. Oh yeah, voodoo, yeah. And so
you
I'm
guys
pretty
think
sure. You know what, Nick?
Sandusky's
I think
gonna
it's
get
I think we
killed
just
by the
confirmed
Clintons?
it's a Court of Owls.
Okay, actual question up for discussion.
No, I got an actual question.
What happened to Coney?
No.
What happened to
no.
those invisible children?
Oh yeah, Coney.
Oh,
Let's
there-
fucking talk about that real quick.
Dude.
I don't
What
know
was that?
means.
Who remembers that? Did it come to your school?
Oh yeah.
Came to your school?
Ghost of Adolescence? No, it was Thrice.
Coney.
Did it come to your
Oh,
school?
invisible
Coney-
children.
Joseph Coney.
Invisible children.
Joseph Coney, the supposed fucking child stealer guy.
Yeah, he's still out there.
Fuck
It's
his
literally
big ass.
the same shit that happens now
Is
on
that
Twitter.
fear mongering?
Yeah, it's the same shit that
Was
happens
it-
every day, dude. We
Did
just
they take
we-
some stock image of some guy? And, like,
probably maybe I don't
be like,
know.
"This is Coney.
No, he's
But-
still out there. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
I'm sure. Like it's the thing is like it's the flavor of the month.
Yeah, like meme of the week.
Yeah,
that's how we have a
Yeah.
villain
Exactly.
of
Like
the
the
week,
Area
dude.
51.
villain
like
of the
meme
week. Yeah,
We're like a cliche Arrow or Flash episode where we have a villain.
everyone
of the week.
cares about this one issue, and then eventually everyone's like, "All right, fuck that issue." There's
Oh,
another
so
issue.
he's not the hero Gotham needs, but it's the one it deserves. That's who Coney was.
No, that's who Donald Trump is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. I was like, I don't know. Okay, yeah, you're right.
By the way, Christopher Nolan, you want to know why his action scenes look like shit? He insists on using film. He won't do digital.
Yeah, because that's
Insists
sick
on
as
using
fuck.
film.
Are you about to argue with me that Christopher Nolan's not a great director? Dude, fuck his fight scenes. He's not filming John Wick. He's filming something you're gonna enjoy.
Dude, John Wick.
It's gonna stimulate your brain more than
pisses
just
me
like,
off.
oh,
Has
he
the most
stabbed that guy with a
unrealistic muzzle
pencil.
flashes I've ever seen in a movie.
Wait, what?
I don't.
Wait, you're
watch
about to talk shit
a lot
on
of
John
movies.
Wick now? Because now we're gonna fight.
There's a video on it.
I'll chuck you out.
Dude, there's a video and everything.
Yeah, there's a video
There's a
that
video on why
There's a
John Wick
video
sucks.
on how
you're a fraud.
John Wick's that video that guy made is dumb. And then there's a video about it being dumb.
And there's an apology about it too.
And then there's an apology about it.
There's a reaction to the apology. Like a live reaction. Streamed on YouTube. But yeah, dude, YouTube streams when that shit came out. It was crazy.
Dude.
Sorry, I'm not a very good guest on this, by the way.
Yeah,
I've
you've
never
been
done
the
this
best
before.
guest by far, easily.
Dude, you've been a great guest. Don't
But
trip.
Joseph Kony, so that was all fear mongering. Back on a
I
serious
mean, he
note.
could have been real, but at the same time, there was some fucked up shit going on in Africa. That shit's real. But like, the reason
just
no
how
one
we roll.
remembers him anymore is because people moved on to another world tragedy.
Wait, so Coney was real?
Possibly, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, dude.
There's
he's
probably
real.
definitely a guy.
He
Here's
was
my
a real
question.
guy.
Yes, he's
What
real.
was the intended purpose or effect with the whole thing?
Wait, with
Invisible
what?
Children
Invisible
thing?
Children?
We were like donated a bunch of money that
Oh,
probably
it was money.
Okay, so
See, okay, the people that came to my school, they never asked for money. They came and they like would
building
present these
awareness.
videos.
Yeah.
yeah, and they were like,
Well,
yeah.
awareness.
it's not
You guys
about
need to know
asking
that
for
this
money.
is
It's about
going on.
awareness.
And like you
I
can
just want people to
support,
know.
like if you like go to this, like I don't know. They
But
ask you to
then
go
what
to
does
website.
building awareness do?
Dude,
Raise
I
profit?
think that dude was a real guy.
Look, man, I don't know.
Now, that's
I hate all these things because like I don't fuck the rest of the world, dude. It's like hard here still, and there's people that are
What do you
disenfranchised.
mean? It's hard
and
here. It's
Yeah,
not hard
dude.
here.
Have you been to Skid Row?
It's not.
The worst it is.
Okay,
here,
no,
you
no,
have to
I
worry
know,
about
I know.
not eating your lunch, dude. We have easy
No,
lives.
we have it easy. We have it
easy.
good.
I have it.
We were
good.
born on a good
I
patch
know,
of
but I'm
dirt.
not talking about us.
I'm just
though.
saying
talking
the-
about,
the
like,
people in
the
Skid
people
Row-
in America.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Skid-
people in
dude,
Skid
Skid
Row,
Row's
wherever. Have you been to LA lately?
I have.
I went to the Comedy Store like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Dude, way more homeless people than even 6 months
I
ago.
can't remember the YouTuber, but
it's getting bad,
he's
bro.
what he did is
that
he,
shit sucks, bro.
he rebuilds Teslas or whatever. Anyways, it was his first time in LA. and
Oh,
he-
you
yeah.
follow that guy, the black guy?
Yeah, that guy, he's sick. I followed him on YouTube.
He was
He was
on
on,
Joe
he was on
Rogan, he was sick.
Rogan. He
Yeah,
was on
he's
Rogan.
sick.
He was saying like he's never been to LA before. But he was tripped out by how many bums were there, and he gave a guy like a $5 bill, and someone ran past and fucking snatched it out of his hand and then ran away.
Dude,
like
that's how fucking
it's like a
terrible it
fucking
is,
dog
man.
eat dog
Dude,
like
that
tribalism
sounds,
like.
that sounds super like sensationalized of to how it really goes down in there. Like
Nah,
go down to
dude.
LA,
No,
and if you're trying to
dude.
give some guy money, there's not going to be like another like
Normally,
swarming crowd of
normally
bums like
no,
plotting on the
but
side.
it could
Oh,
happen.
man, we got to get that money somehow.
It could happen.
Dude,
I'm not saying it happens every day. I'm just saying it could happen.
Yeah, I'm not saying. Yeah, but it does happen.
It can
I'm not gonna
happen,
say
yeah.
it does happen, dude.
I've seen bums fighting.
Dude, you
Let's
could
talk
get
about bum fights.
you could get a guy.
Dude,
yeah, I was
remember
about
that
to say
shit? That was so
Let's
fucked
talk
up.
about bum
Even as like
fights.
a 12-year-old
Let's
kid,
talk about
my brother's
bum
like a piece of shit. Like, oh, did you see fucking bum fights? They made these guys fight over a ham sandwich. Even as a
Yes,
kid, I was
dude.
like, dude,
That
that's
shit's
fucked up.
Bubba,
Yeah.
okay.
That is morally fucked.
But guess what?
But I
Dude.
did watch it.
All right. YouTube. Pull it up.
Is it really
Dude,
on
I don't
YouTube
think you
still?
can
Lads.
find it, dude.
Look up Mad Lads.
Mad
bum
lads.
fights. Mad or absolute Mad Lads. Bum fights.
Is it this
it's
a
se-
new one?
It's a series by this guy. It's like this big guy.
It's a
He's
new.
Scottish.
It's a new bum
And
fights.
he's gonna explain to you how crazy this shit was. Absolute Mad Lads bum fights. Yep. Was it Dave Klein? Is that his name?
Count Dankula.
Oh, Count Dankula. I thought it was Dave Klein. Okay.
Is he gonna show fights, or are we
Dude,
just listening to him
it's
talk?
gonna show everything, like the entire.
Well, when do we get to
Well,
that?
he's doing commentary on it. Like, is he just talking about how fucked up it was?
No, yeah, well, no, not talking about. He's just explaining to you like how the guy made so much money from it,
Oh yeah.
and then he got away with it.
Yeah.
Like he got away with it, and like if this happened yesterday, completely different. Story.
These videos were on sale in VHS and early DVD in fucking like those $1
Dude, you can
movie
fi-
stores.
where you can find porn. You can find this.
Yes, yeah.
Or you can find
no,
porn.
you
You
can
yeah,
find bum
dude.
fights.
My brother,
Like,
my,
that's
my brother
early
fucking
2000s?
had the movies.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, he had.
Where you
the
can find
movies.
porn. You can find bum fights. Liquor stores.
Yep.
Smoke shops. Bum fights.
It was.
See, I
fucking,
never
it was
really-
like it was crazy.
I never actually watched bum fights, but I watched the other show. What is it? Felony Fights.
Fel-
Oh yeah, Felony Fights was a thing
And
too.
that shit was
That's like
really
a watered
bad.
down like.
But it was still
It was still
bad when
fucked
dudes
up.
were
It's
done.
fucked up.
Like I didn't like it because dudes would be done, and he's like, "No, keep fucking
Okay,
him up."
felony
keep
fights is
drop
more about
them
the
knees.
violence. This one's more about exploitation.
No, I feel that, but
Bum
even
fights
that's
is more
still
about
messed
exploitation and comedy. Felony fights is more like this is violent.
Because like if you watch Kimbo Slice fights,
Damn, that is.
like
when he
once you
knocked the
won-
guy's eye out, he like knocked
But-
the guy's eye out of his socket.
yeah,
But
dude,
when
wow.
you beat the dude, like nobody was like fuck
That's
him up
true,
more.
yeah.
They were professional.
And
about
Kim-
it.
and
It wasn't a
Kimbo
backyard,
Slice,
but they were like legit.
They were
about it.
like, it was like 1-on-1, more like.
Nobody was telling
It was
Kimbo.
more like gladiator
yeah.
style. This
But I'm just saying, this
bum
is
fights
fucked
was
up,
just
dude.
dark.
Yeah,
you know?
okay, that's why I said it's more about exploitation. Like they
Yeah.
had the whole bit with like Bobo the crackhead,
Yeah.
like chaining him up to
There's
like
no
a
video of it.
basketball post.
I've never
and then,
been
like,
able to
putting,
find
like, a
bum
crack-
fights, dude. I've
like a little
tried.
crack pipe and a rock and like
It's
a
hard.
lighter, like
Dude, Rodney
just
has
out
a
of his
video
reach.
of bum
Like like
fights
things,
bums
and then
fighting.
filming it.
You
He's
wanna
like,
watch it?
gotta get the crack. Like like how he's being all crazy and shit. Like so, it was more about exploitation, which is why it's more fucked up and it's more crazy that he got away with it. Got all that money from it, and is probably still chilling off bum fights money. Right
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right
It's
now.
crazy. That was the early days of the internet. That was the early days of the internet. It was a wild fucking west, dude. He was one of the first people to like make these sensationalized like fucked up videos.
Dude, it
I
was
got
like
rich
a
off it.
wasteland.
Yep.
But as it was, you know what's crazy? As it was happening, I don't feel like any. Okay, well, yes, mass media questioned it, but like even
It took
you
a-
as
it took a
person, Did
while.
you question it that much?
Oh yeah, I knew it was wrong when I
I
was
knew
a
it was
kid.
wrong, but I was like, I didn't think.
Oh,
I
as a
really, like-
kid, dude, even watching Faces of Death, I'd be like, this shit
Oh yeah,
fucked up,
fucking
man.
What is that?
Rotten.com.
On the
You never seen
internet?
Faces of Death, the
Just
movie?
The internet in general.
Oh, dude,
What is that?
That's
Yeah,
how I
it's-
grew up. Cause my
yeah.
mom's boyfriend, he's the guy who taught me how to box because I got beat up one time.
Oh.
He was like, that shit
It was
ain't
like, wasn't
happening,
it supposed to be
bro."
like a compilation of real like death scenes?
Yeah,
Well, like a
dude.
snuff
Yeah.
film.
You
Yeah,
can
it's like a
s-
snuff
You ever been
film.
to Rotten Death or
Rotten.com.
No, I've been like to like
Rotten.com.
E
You
fucked
ever
and like
been-
best
You ever
score
been to Rotten.com?
or like or dude,
It may Rotten.com got taken down really fast, but it was
Really?
it was
No,
yeah,
no,
it was
for a
on for like
while.
4 years.
I remember
easily, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was like,
I-
when
but
I was a
comparatively,
kid.
I remember Rotten because it had a little animated logo.
I think so, yeah.
Rotten.
But it was just like
No, dude, like
awful.
Faces of Death is so bad sometimes, man. 'Cause it
Okay,
just,
Faces of Death. Explain. Go. I need a little.
Like,
I think
people
is this
killing-
some like 2 girls 1 cup shit like on that level?
No,
No, it's people dying.
Dude.
No, I mean
I don't-
like no.
I
mean,
think some of
I
it was
meant on,
real
like,
and
on
some
the
of it
viral
was
video, like,
yeah.
stuff.
Some it was like a movie you can buy, same thing as like bum fights.
Yeah,
and-
yeah, same shit.
But like
Wait, what
you
is
find
it?
it at the swap
essentially
meet.
the story behind it was supposed to be like real death scenes. I think some of them were fake and like horror
It
movie
said that the
status.
monkey getting his head bashed in is fake.
Wait,
There
what's
is-
it called?
But a
Oh,
lot of
that's
them
Faces
sort
looked
of like
Death.
real.
brutality. Come on.
Faces
Yeah, it was
of
literally
Death?
just like the worst death scenes you could think of,
Aw,
and just
man.
clipped in clip
Like
form.
2 guys 1 hammer shit. Like
Yeah,
See, I
fucked up
didn't
shit.
watch any of those things because
Or
as
like
a
Pain
kid I watched
Olympics?
all that shit. So when I
Yes,
got
like
into
stuff
high
like
school,
that.
I tried to stay away from that stuff, dude. Because
Dude.
it's just
But
fucked
you know
up.
what? Okay,
I don't like it.
here's what I think. I think, look, you gotta think about how I came across that shit, being like a 14-year-old kid and younger, playing on like my phone or whatever, late at night in my bed or whatever. Like, it's so easy to access that shit, and it's almost like, you know what? If it happens and you do come across that shit,
How
that's
old
a
are you,
product
man?
of your own curiosity, honestly, dude.
My fucking
Because you're not gonna
My
reach that shit unless someone directs you there or you're looking for
Hey,
it. Or like,
my
Anthony,
phone
how old
just
are you?
shows me
I'm
fucked up
23. I'm
shit
gonna be 24
randomly.
at the end of this year.
24. Okay, so you're not much
No, you're
younger.
not much younger,
I
yeah.
just find fucked up shit randomly as fuck.
Yeah, imagine how it is being a kid now.
No, that's what I was
That's
thinking.
strange.
Like it's way different, dude.
Like
'cause-
I'm not curious
I had-
anymore. I know it's out there.
Yeah, but I had
I
like
feel like I'm
dial up. It took a
desensitized
while
as
to like get
fuck.
to sight sometime. Where
Like-
you're like, this is like if you ever do you remember? I don't know if this ever happened, but I was at my dad's, dude, with my fucking his wife at the time's grandson, and like he showing. I never looked at porn. He was showing me lesbian porn, dude. And the computer's like we're in Crestline, dude. Internet's shitty as fuck. It's the beginning of internet, dude. I'm like maybe 5th grade, 6th grade,
He's
dude.
like running Windows 98.
Hell yeah,
Yeah, dude,
dude.
he had a
No, yeah,
shitty
for sure,
computer,
yeah,
dude.
easily.
And like the fucking he's coming down the stairs like, oh shit, and we were trying to exit out, dude, and it's fucking froze, bro. 'Cause you know back then you get mad viruses, pop-ups, all that shit. Your computer can't handle
Frozen
it.
on a pixelated pornscape.
Dude, that fool fucking chased us out the house, bro. We hid in the fucking woods till fucking like midnight, dude.
You hid in the woods after watching low quality porn in the mountains.
Well, my
He
dad's
got
crazy,
he got
dude.
caught watching porn.
You have to wait till he gets drunk and falls asleep, and then his wife will fucking like, she turned the light on, and let you know like you good.
Yeah. She's probably out there
Jesus
smoking
Christ.
cigarettes, relieving the stress of the day.
Debbie is super dope as fuck. No, she didn't do that at all. She was super nice. My dad.
Oh, well, he's like, oh yeah, she didn't smoke cigarettes. She was nice.
she didn't.
I guess she
She
smoked
wasn't
cigarettes.
that. She
Debbie
smoked
was a
cigarettes.
saint. Don't you speak ill of Debbie.
Don't you speak about Debbie like that. No, but her grandson didn't turn out too well. He's addicted to heroin, and it made me sad to find that out. He was a really good skateboarder.
Dude.
Thoughts go out to my boy Justin out there. Hope
Heroin's
a
you're
hell
of a
doing that.
drug.
You want to talk about heroin taking people down completely, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, the
Quite a
homie
few
Jordan
friends.
Evans, man. I
Dude,
don't know what
sing-
happened.
He's
to
good
him.
now, I think.
I'm not gonna name drop,
As far
but
as I
seeing
heard,
one of
but-
my seeing
I
one of
know, I
my
shouldn't
close
name
friends.
drop.
Yeah, I hear he's good though. By the way, Nick.
Seeing one of my close friends that I lived with and shared a house with and like made music with and everything, like get into a relationship with a girl and have her like opioid habit and everything, like consume him and everything, and literally just change him from like a super smart producer to someone who's calling me and asking me if I can like go to Walmart and return shit for him because they won't let him in anymore. And like that shit's heartbreaking, man. Like that shit was crazy.
Yeah,
Like
that's hardcore right
This is
there.
crazy.
Damn.
hard
Yeah.
drugs, heroin and shit, man. It's crazy.
I mean,
so,
yeah, I had a homie,
like you said,
in a
like you
band
found
too.
out your who was it to you?
cousin,
Your cousin?
Wait, what?
skateboarder.
Right now.
Oh no, he was my dad's fucking wife's grandson.
But
Now,
yeah, like
we're the same age and shit, but like, no, he was cool as fuck growing up because we like
and then when
literally
you
grew
found
up from
out,
like
it was devastating, right?
probably like 8 to like whenever I stopped going over there. But yeah. Because I remember it's fucked up. I found out when I got out of jail. My dad picked me up from jail, and like he was telling me about like Justin. And I was like, damn, man, that sucks. I'm like, we're all just fuck ups out here just trying to get by sometimes, man. And it just sucks. But I was like, that sucked to hear that he's addicted to heroin because like that's a hard one right there.
That's a
'cause
crazy
it's
pit to
fucking-
be in.
It's chemically in you.
That's how Catch the Run broke up. Rest in peace.
Dude, fucking one of the greatest bands, I thought.
And from a writing standpoint, I love that band.
And,
Loved that
Anthony's gonna
band.
go take a piss.
Dude, I was just wondering about them the other fucking day, dude.
Me
I
too,
don't know.
dude.
I don't
That's
know where he
funny.
is. He moved out of California, which may be a good choice.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, New Mexico, I
Oh.
think.
That's not a good choice, dude. Not unless he's gonna fight.
I don't know.
It's either you fight there, like, because he's a Muay Thai fighter. He's an amateur champion, dude. You know?
I hope,
But
I hope,
I
I
don't
hope
know.
the best. I'll look him up on some social media that he for sure doesn't have.
Well, while Anthony's away, what's up with you, Sergio? What are you doing lately? You got any music coming out?
Not right now, dude. I just got everything set up right now though.
At your place?
Moving was a bitch, dude. I had
Nice,
way too
nice.
much stuff. But I got all settled in, and speaking of internet, dude, got there and I'm like 20 by 10. I can't live like this.
What does that mean?
20 megabytes down by 10 up.
Oh no, dude, fuck that.
Yeah. So I was like, I literally
Yeah.
put in an order. I know I physically got, I work from home sometimes. I couldn't work. So I had to fucking, my first world problem shit. Now I'm getting 300 by 300 installed on Tuesday.
Hey, man,
Hell yeah,
look,
brother.
all I gotta say is, America does better, then the world will do better. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know about, maybe. I don't
think
know.
so.
It's debatable, but America's pretty dope. I,
I mean,
love
it's gonna
America.
take it's gonna take like 1,000 years for sure. It's not like an overnight thing, but
Do you want to live forever?
yeah.
Forever?
Sometimes I'm
don't.
afraid to die because I
I
have so much I want to do.
I
now.
think
I'm good.
I think I
I
could
wanna-
accomplish my
No.
goals within an earthly amount of time.
Sometimes I'm
No,
just
yeah, no,
sleepy
for
as
sure.
fuck, bro. I just want to sleep.
Forever.
But like
right?
being a dream forever, you know.
It's because
Yeah, I
you
feel it.
like fucking need to eat more food and do stuff. You look like you're dying all the time.
Dude, what are you talking about? I eat a lot, dude.
Okay.
I eat a reasonable amount.
Yo, let's order pizza. How long we done this podcast for?
Dude, I was just letting it go, baby.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I felt like it was all fun and natural until you brought that up. So thanks, Sergio.
You're welcome, dude.
Pizza.
Soiled it.
Dude, you want to order pizza?
Soiled it. Yeah, I get 50% off on Papa John's, my dude.
Dude, I'll give you. I have cash on me. So
Alright.
whatever I owe you, I'll
Let's
fucking
think
pay
about
you.
it.
Or I
Yeah,
can Venmo
yeah,
you,
yeah.
cuck.
Cookie Barnes.
If you bring it up,
While you were gone, we went on this whole thing about like, all right, so you know like the character from Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes.
God.
Yeah.
All right, he
Okay,
called
wait,
me a
hold on.
cuck. No,
Stop.
Hold on, stop.
Who is Captain America and who is Cucky Barnes?
between me and him, who's Cap and who's Cucky?
Why do you guys call him Cucky Barnes?
Well, because he called me a cuck, and I said,
answer
no,
the
you're
question.
fucking.
I
Bucky
love
Barnes.
Bucky Barnes.
Because like Bucky
I mean,
Barnes.
you have
question.
long hair, so you have to be Bucky Barnes.
My arm is real.
I believe that's 3 votes to 1.
But so is his arm.
Excuse me. I love Bucky Barnes. You made him Cucky Barnes.
I
you
like
fucking
Bucky
asshole.
Barnes too.
I don't know why you had to fucking insult him. I didn't.
Dude, Winter Soldier is like the best fucking Marvel movie out right now.
Dude, and he's like all linked up with like the Falcon now.
Yeah, the show's
Sure,
probably
that's
cool.
fine. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Dude, I got Marvel fatigue, bro. I'm so over it.
You've never
tired.
been. You've never
I'm
been
so
like
tired.
me. See this? You're more like Anthony, where you're like, meh. But I'm not you, Anthony. Sorry, I'm talking about Ant-Man, Anthony Sanchez.
Dude,
Paul Rudd.
But
yeah, all right, yeah.
But no, I fucking am still. I still have not seen Captain Marvel, but I'm a super geek for that shit. All that stuff.
Haven't
dude.
seen
Captain
Captain
Marvel is a big.
See, and then so why the fuck am I gonna see it?
I'm gonna see it one day, eventually.
I've seen pretty
If
much
it's on
everything but
Netflix,
Captain.
then-
I
It's
haven't
all
seen
the
Captain
fun
Marvel,
of being set in the 1990s without any of the fun.
so that sounds not
But
fun.
how do you feel about the Disney Plus deal?
So crack?
Are you gonna
or-
get it?
I
think
wish
if
it was crack. I wish it was like a few references, but no.
I think it's a Netflix.
Samuel L. Jackson's there, but that's not like that's not really like inner city, you know.
I think it's a Netflix wonder, dude. Disney Plus.
Disney Plus is gonna fucking crash and burn.
Really?
Dude, that's like Facebook trying to
Dude.
come out with their new coin. Like
Dude,
you
so
think
that's
you
crazy
think
as
anything's
fuck,
in the top
bro.
Bitcoin
Bro,
right
for-
now?
Everyone's coming out with Disney's
Let's
coming
trust
out with
Facebook
7
with our money, even though they got
subscriptions,
hacked 6 times this year.
Wait, why are you talking
Sounds
about
like a good
Facebook?
idea.
Dude, you know Disney's coming out with like 7 subscriptions, bro.
No, dude, $12.99, dude. You get Hulu, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus, dude.
So you get your sports
Okay,
ball
what's
for
on
the
Disney
boomers.
Plus though?
I get my UFC and I get my Marvel, my Star Wars.
Dude, Nick is a boomer, dude. I just realized this right now.
He is a boomer as
Nick's a
fuck.
fucking straight up boomer, dude.
What the
Why am I a
fuck is
boomer?
that?
A baby boomer.
Baby boomer. It's
Dude,
it's
I'm
about
younger
being.
than you.
He's
ass-
generational.
Yeah,
like,
generational.
I'm
yeah.
the fucking second youngest guy here. You ass fuck.
Dude. Fuck that, dude. I don't want to have like 20 subscriptions, bro. What the fuck?
I do.
Might as well have
That's the thing is
Dude,
like that's
fuck
the
cable.
problem
Cable's
with Disney
terrible.
Plus is like they're too late in the game. Now everyone has their own fucking streaming service, and now
No,
guess what your
no,
bill's gonna be
no,
for
sir.
everything?
Your bill's gonna be
It's gonna
like
be the same as a
200
cable
and
bill.
something
Yeah.
dollars,
No,
bro.
no, no,
Totally
sir.
fucked.
Like way more.
You're
than
gonna-
that.
I bet most houses now are gonna be having Netflix
gotta
and
have-
Disney Plus.
I gotta have Faku. I gotta have VRV. I gotta have. I gotta have Netflix. I gotta have Hulu. Now I gotta have Disney.
Fuck you, dude.
Dude, I'm just saying that breeds piracy.
You know how much money
bro.
that is?
Piracy's gonna get big as fuck again.
But
Ah.
Disney owns so many products. That's why I think people are gonna buy it because, dude, you have your kids shit for Disney. You have Pixar where you're like, I can watch that movie with my kids. Then you're like, fucking nerdy ass.
It's funny how you think
20-year-old.
about your kids that don't exist.
Dude,
What fucking kids are you talking about, Nick?
I'm just saying, dude. This is how you sell it.
Dude, absolute.
I'm
proof
marketing.
of him being a boomer.
Literally.
Yeah, he's like already like envisioning himself with
I
kids.
don't like these things.
He's like, I can't wait till my subscriptions pay off in the future with my
I
children.
don't like your opinions, Nick. I don't like your opinions.
All I'm saying is I want to watch The Mandalorian. I want to watch.
That's
all
not
them-
that movie's not happening.
What's
It's
the
a fucking
Mandalorian?
show, you dumb fuck, and they already filmed it.
What's a Mandalorian?
The-
dude?
the
That's
also-
new
That's
Star
the
Wars
race of
show.
bounty hunters from the Star Wars.
They also made a fucking Boba Fett game that never came out too.
Yeah, but nothing will top Jango Fett's bounty hunter.
Dude,
like,
I
I
don't
hate
know
everybody
shit
here
about
right
Star
now.
Wars after episode 6, dude.
They did. It was called like something 2020 or something like that.
Boba 2020.
Yeah, some shit like that.
All right. I don't know. You're a fucking
Are we
asshole.
over? Are we gonna end it on this?
Dude,
So,
if you can't end this right, like, what are you doing?
Wait.
So what's up with your music projects lately? What are you doing? What are you working on right now? All right, yo, my bad if I fucked this up. But what happened with Au Revoir Heart? You're not in that no more.
Oh, what happened with that, man? Well,
Drinks beer. Zach, are you not gonna finish this fucking beer?
I guess I'll be
You can have
completely
it if you want it, bro.
like outright.
I don't know.
It's
I
up to you.
realized that you weren't in any of their pictures anymore, and I was like, oh, he's probably just been busy because he has to work a shitty schedule at a warehouse now.
Yeah, so that ties into it super heavily. So I was doing that, being an hour of our heart, and I was taking time off to play shows with them on the weekends from my
Yeah.
job that I had, which my job was mainly a weekend job. So you can see the issue there.
The warehouse job
No,
or red?
Cooking.
Rob?
Cooking,
Okay,
yeah.
cooking. Yeah,
Cooking at Red
yeah.
Robin.
Yeah, that's why I hate cooking, man. It's hard to work with
Yeah, it's not.
Started being a band and work a
Yeah,
late
no,
night shift.
because
I've been
I'm
in many
obligated
fights
to-
with kitchen managers.
It's just ridiculous. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a better job. So that way I have my weekends free and I'll have money instead of always bumming rides from you guys and all this shit. You know, just feeling like I don't ever really pay my way.
Oh, dude, you
So
pay your
when I
way.
got the job,
you
right?
Venmo me, motherfucker. Don't act like you don't pay your way.
Well, you know, like with those guys,
Don't
it's
feel
different.
bad.
Like, you know, they're always driving me around the shows and
Well, I'm
shit.
just saying me.
But
Yeah. Okay, I feel you.
so I got the job and I told Dane, he's the lead singer of the band, the guitarist, and he was like, "Oh, he's like, well, so what? Now you can't come to practice anymore because my schedule was 6 p.m. to 2:30 a.m." So I
That
was like,
sucks.
well, the thing was, it's not like we really had much to practice. We weren't writing anything. We
Well, it seemed like you had.
were using the same set. We used the same set list.
From an outsider's perspective, the only person who didn't seem like they knew what they were doing was that guy, your bassist. But like it just seemed like he just learned for that band. So I'm like,
No,
I get
yeah,
it.
and no, I think he really did, honestly, which is cool.
But it was funny when this dude was adjusting his settings and then helping him tune while they were playing the show, and I was like, this is dope. This is true
It'd
homie
be like that
shit.
sometimes.
No, it's true
Yeah.
homie
No,
shit. I
that's- dude,
respected
that's
it.
how my bassist now in CLOA is. The bass Brandon, he played acoustic guitar, maybe like a little bit before he met me, but I've been playing guitar for 7 years now, and he's been playing for the past 3. Been playing bass guitar, so like I was doing like my own little thing called Mountains of Creation for a little while.
Which I have a T-shirt for.
Oh, dude, you do?
You gave me it, you fuckhead.
Dude, half the time I've hung out with you, I've been so fucking rip shit.
Yeah,
don't
I
remember
know.
anything. Like, this is probably one of those instances. But, anyways, going forward, is what I was saying. Brandon did not play music before I met him. Not on the level that he does now, certainly. And so I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, like, I made that guy a musician. But I pushed him in the direction, and now he's really been so fucking helpful to me. And
Well, sometimes
he's-
some people
he
need
is-
a little
he is like
push.
he's a super huge component of anything that I do musically because he's always my first go-to for any low-end responsibilities as far as being a bass player.
Dude, he's pretty fucking good, bro.
Oh yeah. He had a little trouble with the first song, but I have enough good takes to cut it up. But the second time, or your session 3 song when he did
Yeah.
that one, nailed it real quick. And then I felt like me and him bonded a little bit more
Yeah.
because I helped him get like the ascending part, and it was real cool.
No, definitely.
So-
No, Brandon's
yeah.
a really cool guy. He's really fun to work with. It's just that me and him are.
And he was a lot easier to work with than you. Our first couple sessions working together,
Dude,
he
our
was.
first sessions were rough.
No, it was.
But you know what? That's just 'cause I'm a fucking piece of shit. That's
Dude, I'm an asshole and I'm hard to work with sometimes.
I'm a piece of
And
But-
also recording fucking sometimes is
But you know what's gonna
frustrating.
come out of it? Something I hope you're proud of.
dude, absolutely.
Because I think your music's sick, dude.
I'm already stoked on the things we've gotten recorded, and
And then Sergio knows, like, fucking recording is never.
It's never easy.
Yeah, it's always been rough.
I've done the fair share recording. It's just some people are really, really good at it and they can get it, but most people I know, it's just like
And
you got to get it until it's right. And sometimes some songs take longer than others, but you know
Zach, but we're gonna get that song done. Cause I have faith in you.
dude,
Dude,
we
I
have this really super cool idea.
Studio, bro.
So they're
I
Catapult
fucking
Walrus.
Suck.
Me personally, I'm inspired by fucking me and Sergio and Zach when we were in Downswing and had like a terrible producer. So like when I'm working with CLOA, I'm like, always remember, Nick, even though you get sometimes rough with them, you gotta understand that at least you're not that guy we worked with in Downswing where he's like, your music's fucking shit.
What?
You want me to just record it? Or do
Yeah.
you want me to fucking help you write some sick shit? I'm
everything's
like,
an experience,
what?
and like as negative
Whoa,
as
whoa,
negative
whoa,
as it
whoa.
was, it does. I don't like look it back at it as negative as I used to, but
No, I look at it as just a big learning experience. But
Exactly.
I wish I if like
That's
even
how I
for
look
me,
at
I
it.
wish I would have handled it differently where I didn't get all fucking mad.
Nick almost fucking fought him multiple times.
Because that guy was a real asshole, and he
Yeah.
literally was.
He literally broke the band up.
Yeah, he was trying to turn us against Zach the entire time. For
It was
one.
crazy, yeah.
Second amount, he was trying to get me to rewrite all my songs. I'm like, if they're not bangers, they're just not bangers. It's like whatever, but don't like. I don't know. I just didn't want him to
It was
like
intense.
rewrite everything.
It was
and,
an
like,
intense like.
it was
couple
an
weeks.
intense thing where like he didn't want to even listen to the music we were into. You know, like with you, I'm like, I understand exactly the bands you like, what you're into, and I'm like, yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how to make your bands. But he was like, no, I know what bands you like, what they listen to, and it was like terrible, dude. It wasn't cool at
I think
all.
that was a quote actually.
No, that's exactly what he
That's
said, and then he
ridiculous.
showed us like hot rod music and
Hot water.
like the only
music
band that was sick
and-
was Jerome's Dream. That was it.
Hot water
for-
music
for
is
me.
bad.
Wait, he showed us
Um,
Jerome's.
And then something snakes, double snakes.
Either I'm making that up or and you showed me it,
He's,
or
like,
he showed me it.
legit,
But I'm not sure. But it was just
like
it
memes
sucked.
aside, a massive boomer, like a giant fucking like.
Pretty much a dude who worked like shitty.
He prob-
ass
he
probably- hated
job,
his
but made a lot
job.
of
Dude, he
money
probably
and
worships
paid
New
for it.
Order.
No, he
Dude,
was
it
like,
just sucked, dude. And I wish
no.
I don't know.
How it was called
Bro,
Hot
I
Water
like
Music.
Hot
That was like one of his
Water
favorite bands.
music, bro.
Hot water
Hot
music,
Water?
not hot rod.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot water. Sorry, whatever, dude.
Hot water.
It was just
Not a bad band.
he just
Not my
didn't
not
understand
my
that.
thing,
Like
but-
we literally we were trying to show him what we liked and like what we were going for and shit. And he just
Nah, I just remember
Dude,
this
with that-
moment
man.
where he's like, "Yo, check out my band." He puts his band CDs on. He puts his band CDs on. He's like, "Hey, who does this sound like?" We're like, "Oh, like I don't know, like the Mars Volta or like some shit." He's like, "Yeah, bro, like I don't know, dude." It
Dude,
was
what
like
if
some
I
Mars
did
Volta
that-
is cool. Shouts out
Yo.
to Omar Rodriguez
No,
Lopez.
yeah, dude.
Yo,
the
what if
Mars
I
Volta
did that
is some,
shit
like,
to you
sick
though? I was
ass
just
shit,
like,
dude.
yo, check out Capo Walrus, man. I did this, bro. You wanna listen to me? Your music's shit. Let me help you write it. I'm like, no,
The
dude.
thing is, no
Like he
matter
didn't
how
even
much I love
understand
my
that you
own
changed
music,
time signatures. That's all I'm
the
saying.
thing
That
is,
shit-
no matter how much I love my own music, I would never be like, I would never bring it to somebody and be like, dude, don't you want to do this? Don't you want to be this? I would never do that. Like that's such a fucking pretentious thing to do.
Yeah, it was interesting and it was a learning experience. It was a learning experience. I'll tell you, he had like at least 20 grand in his garage though, worth of music gear.
For sure, dude. Hey, I'm not gonna name drop, but
Someday,
I know this
bro.
pretentious cockhead of a drummer who has the nicest equipment I've ever used in my entire life.
But
Ever.
he's a dickhead.
Absolutely.
No one wants to work with him. Yeah.
No, I tried being in a band with him all last summer, and he's such a fucking good guitar player too. Like he's leaps and bounds beyond me as a guitar
Is he
player.
Fontana local?
No,
Okay.
he
no lighter. Sorry.
Well, he used to live in Rancho for a long time. He's a quiet guy. Like
Okay.
unless you bought weed from him, there's like a hard chance that you would know him unless you were
Okay.
one of his friends. But yeah, just like had all the best equipment and like really fun shit to play with, and I was like really impressed by all of it. But he was such a hassle to work with and extremely unproductive. Couldn't get anything done. Everything that I would throw at him, like riff after riff after riff, he'd be like, "Nah, it needs to sound more like this. It needs more of this." Like, all right, like okay, let's tweak it. Okay, it's tweaked now. He's like, "No, it needs to be more like this." Like, what do you want me to be? Like, now you're stretching me from the point of it's not me having fun playing guitar. Now you're just trying to make me sound a certain way.
Yeah, and I think that's the main thing is like when recording, like as long as you're fucking happy with what you're
Yeah.
doing, like that's like the most important thing. Like play what you want to play, even if people don't fucking like it, and then someone on Twitter is like, "This shit sucks." Like it doesn't matter. Like
They're
that
on Twitter
yeah, exactly.
reviewing music. That shit sucks.
Like the Needle Drop reviews a record, and he doesn't like it. Fuck that bald asshole.
Dude, that guy, I don't
Just
see any
do
reason
you,
why.
bro.
I don't see any reason why his
You do
opinion is
you.
valid. It's like, is he a musician? Because I think that's when your
I think
opinion.
he is a musician.
Is he?
But I mean, like,
Is
I
he?
don't know. He hates on some pretty cool music, true, but like.
All I can say is I don't like Anthony Fantana
people
for
just
one
like his
reason.
his
For one
opinion,
reason.
so
He called one of my favorite bands that I really take a lot of inspiration from. He
Dude.
called them
just fuck the internet in
soulless
general, bro.
noodling.
There's some weird shit.
Who?
in there.
I'm not gonna name drop,
Sorry, I came in late.
but
I know.
he
We're
called
talking about the Needle Drop.
the needle drop. He called one of my
Yeah, dude,
favorite
Sergio
bands.
said fuck the needle drop on air, bro. So.
That guy can fucking suck the fart straight out of my
No,
ass.
he's just like I don't know,
No, and then have
He's
the
whatever,
fart
he's
pickled, and then like served
dude.
like
reviewing
inside
music's
of a
like a
pesto
weird
sauce.
job. Like
Exactly.
that's
Fuck
like
the-
the dumb like not like an insult, but like you can't tell people. I guess
Yeah,
like
that
you're
was
reviewing it
fucking
for the
funny.
masses. You know what I mean? But like, I will say I did take offense when he said Super Heaven had a new record. The '90s are back, but it made me laugh out loud too. And he gave mad props to fucking He get mad props. But he gave him props to what's it called? Remo Drive's record.
Yeah, it's a good record. I mean, I don't know. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like I mean, it's so music's so subjective. Like I ain't gonna blame the guy for fucking, making money because he's always trending on YouTube. But at the same time, like I just hate it. I hate.
Well, he reviews
music
all the big
reviews.
records.
He acts like
Yeah.
his word is law.
Yeah, I hate it.
No, it's just like for the masses. I feel
Exactly.
Like,
It's he's probably not even like that in person, but he gets views.
I just feel like he sucks the dick of a lot of artists.
for sure.
Hardcore.
But all right, I feel like we should bring this to a head.
All right. Where can we follow you?
Yeah. So
Oh,
where should people come to look for you?
at CLOA Music Official on Instagram.
Sweet.
Thank you for having me.
And
I
then
appreciate being
what's
here.
your personal handle?
Oh, at Blotter Baby with 2 Y's.
And you can find like super dope him just shredding on his guitar. Sometimes
Guitar
working on his riffs
videos,
for his
pictures,
band, or
me
he's playing
doing
shit.
nonsense.
nonsense.
Yeah, just aside, we never did discuss it, but Chloe is recording right
Yes, we are recording.
right
I
now.
was
Actually, in
recording a
this
song.
very room
This
like,
room, yes.
an hour ago before this podcast.
Yes, these guys have been so kind enough
So check
to
it
want
out.
to capture my music, and I couldn't be more thankful.
Sweet. That's gay. I'm just kidding. So Sergio Sanchez, my co-host. We had
You can follow me at Swoopio on most things, but I don't really post shit, so you should probably just not.
You could also follow us at Unsung Arts and Records on Instagram.
You should follow that. You should follow everyone else.
Yeah.
Follow everyone else, but not me.
And then we got our
Ghost
boy
follow
over
him.
here,
Follow him
Zach
on a fake
Lopez
account.
from Catapult Walrus. He doesn't
Yeah,
like.
dude. Saddy Daddy 666.
Ezekiel Timms.
He has his own
Yeah.
project coming out soon. So if you want to check out some little riffs he's working on, you can see right there. And then,
Also, look out for CLOA versus the Walrus.
Yeah, we're out. Peace. Unsung TV. Wow.